Welcome to 5XLFM, where the trash flows.
I really fucking tried.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
I fight evil every day and night. They can't stop me 'cause my power is white. Ooh, 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 ooh. La, 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 la. Whoa, yeah. White, not done it all. Oh, fuck, yeah. Whoa, yeah. White, la, 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 la. Oh, fuck, yeah.
LFM, where the Frog King reigns supreme.
Alright, hey everybody, it's me, Ethan Van Sciver. Happy Saturday to yous all over the world. Time for TRASHCAST. Yeah, alright, we got a lot to go over. I got tons of videos here to look at. Most of it's about Liam Gray and Andrew FARAGO today, but I actually do have some Eric July stuff too. I haven't been paying attention to the Rippaverse, but like there's a whole shit ton of like Rippaverse stuff, like weird announcements, etc., that are going on over there. So I don't know. I mean, if you want to, we could definitely look at that stuff. Let me take a look at you guys and see how you're doing. What's up? A Liam episode, huh? Says Billy Bond, regular Jen. Kind of. It's more like Liam and the conflict that's going on right now between him and I guess Nick REKIETA got involved. I don't know why Nick REKIETA is talking about Liam Gray. I really don't. Why? Why Nick REKIETA? Why? Everybody right now, I think, is suffering from a dearth of content. There's not a lot going on. Like, for me, there's tons. Like, Andrew FARAGO is a dream come true, man. This shit is crazy. I got Anthony Gramuglia threatening me now, like, because I've uncovered a whole shit ton of like videos of Anthony Gramuglia hanging out with Andrew FARAGO. He's really scared that I'm going to show those. Oh, somebody sent me Andrew FARAGO. Now, Andrew FARAGO's Twitter, he took it down. Somebody sent me like an archive of relevant Andrew FARAGO Twitter tweets going back all the way to the beginning of Comicsgate, talking about diversity in comics and stuff. We'll take a look at those today, too. But what's important is that you guys are up and you're in your pajamas and you're watching the Good Morning Comicsgate from South Korea, says Jonathan Anguiano. Are you allowed to? Oh, you're in South Korea, not North Korea. I'm just making sure that you're allowed to watch us over there. I don't know what it's like. Zane Palmer says, I'm living my best life. Yeah. I mean, that's a sad realization, isn't it? Like when you go, this is as good as life could possibly be for me. Symes 1969 says, Heil. And Gate 7 Clamp says, I'm at the car dealer. Hey, you getting a new car? We're live streaming right now, I guess on Twitter too. I should be streaming on my Facebook. My Facebook is back. Holy shit. Pranvakulati gives 50 memberships. Oh my God. That's incredible. Wait, even bigger. Oh my God. 50 memberships from Pranvakulati. That is insane. Thank you so much. Very generous. And it's a good thing that you've done that because members are getting videos. Last night, the only video I did last night was a live stream specifically for channel members where we did a comic book review of Doom Force #1, Grant Morrison making fun of Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld, like just a month ago, was like, I was honored to trigger like all these great creators. Grant Morrison, Walt Simonson, Mike Mignola, all getting together to do a brilliant parody of Rob Liefeld's artwork from the early 1990s. And if you're like a fan of that kind of thing, you definitely would have enjoyed that last night. That's available for members to go watch the video on demand of. And we're doing more. We're doing more. I'm trying to do more review videos, trying to decide what I'm going to do next. My next review videos for the channel might just be something that I like. I accidentally liked Rawhide Kid. Obviously, I love Doom Force. That was great. I could do hate videos on like shitty comics. I might do some of those too. But there are a few comics that I'd love to just show you guys. And hopefully you'll get something out of it. Let me see. Martin Kurokow says, funny, Liam is live also right now. Thought you were simul streaming. Liam is always live. If Liam is awake, Liam's entire life is live streaming. I mean, I'll turn on my computer, I'll go to YouTube, and I'll just see it's like one of the first three, because I used to go watch his show all the time. I'd pop in. As soon as I go on YouTube, I'm like, oh, Liam's talking. Let me see what he's talking about. He's talking about the same thing. He's threatening people. Liam is over there, as usual, threatening people and being the victim and the victimizer at the same time. That's just kind of what he does. Should we watch this first? Maybe we'll watch this first. Before we do, oh, wow, we got a $10 super chat from Tommy Reviews as well. Tommy Reviews, thank you for a $10 super chat, of course.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
And then also, oops, that didn't work.
I really fucking tried.
Tommy says, I went on Liam's show to try to talk to him about how gay he has been, but he was rambling on like Chris Chan. Told him good luck with Nick, Anna, and Cecil. He thinks Rumble had the same TOS as YouTube. Yeah, Liam thinks he's going to take down people's channels. I really don't think he's going to be able to take down too many channels. But as soon as somebody threatens to take down your channel, it's kind of scary. Channels are getting taken down by people. I don't know for what reasons and everything, but For making fun of Liam, that's not enough of a reason for a channel to come down. You shouldn't really worry about it. Lee M. Gray says, I'm suing. I never got one. Strike. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see here. We got some more super chats. Pambo Kulati says, I'm not Chuck Dixon. Yeah, I know.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
Laser Pants tries to confuse everybody, but he...
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
I don't know how many times you guys are going to need to be told. You know, I mean, you're still deluded into thinking you're Chuck Dixon. None of you are. None of you are Chuck Dixon. Liam is Ethan's redheaded stepson, says Execution. Yeah, he is. He's my boy. I like that Liam. Liam can't be reasoned with, says Donnie Danko. No. Somebody sent me like a thing where they were just like, the worst thing that you can do to a certain type of personality, a narcissist, is when they're doing something wrong. And I had to think about myself because, of course, I'm self-aware. I'm fully like, you know, I'm alive and conscious. And I'm like, does this apply to me in any way? When a narcissist is doing something evil and wrong, when he's being supported, when like people come in and support him and tell him he's doing great stuff, it's the worst possible thing. You can destroy their whole world, their whole personality, because then they get this weird sense of like righteousness. And if you watch Liam right now, his personality is completely different. He's a completely different guy. Like he's full of self-confidence, vim and vigor. You know, it's like it's funny. Ferd Targeson says, "Hail Pie Man and chat. Hail to you too. Thank you for £2. I appreciate you." And AJ Barrett gifted a membership. Thank you. That's generous. I appreciate you as well. Fat Phillies fan is the worst, says Heavy Merlin. We're all fat. We're Philadelphians. We eat cheesesteaks and pretzels. Phillies right now. Not that anybody cares here. I mean, I understand you're all over the world, but Phillies, this is a Phillies baseball cap. See the Liberty Bell there and then the Philadelphia skyline. Phillies are rocking it right now. They're 2 games out of first place. All we need to do is have the Atlanta Braves lose one and then the Phillies win one. And then, like, at the same time, and then boom, Phillies are tied for first. Oh, that must suck for some of you, like, fans out there, some of you Braves fans. Joey Sacco says, "Oh, I really tried, Uncle E.
I really fucking tried."
Thank you for $10. Pussifier says, "I'm Chuck Duck Chickson." Well, that's fine, but
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
the super chats just interrupt the show. I can't get a flow going because people keep sending me Chuck Dixon super chats and all I tried super chats. Tommy Review says he acted like an autistic Tony Soprano. Yeah. Riley had a good laugh at me on the show Thursday. Please support Riley's Operation Quicksand. No, I mean, Operation Quicksand, I don't know if it really needs support other than just moral support. Operation Quicksand is just this thing where, like, you vaguely threaten someone that you're going to do something to them. It's coming. The thing that I'm going to do to you is going to happen soon. And it's really mean to do this to somebody, especially somebody who's already displayed tendencies of paranoia, because then they will dance. They will dance. A certain type of person will dance when you threaten to do something. Something's coming for you. They'll get really upset. Now, Riley specializes in this. One time he said something like what was it that he said? He threatened Chrissy Mayer in a way, like the same way. He says, "At midnight tonight, your baby will pay the price," or something like that. I can't remember what it was he said, but it was ridiculous. And it was like, you're threatening her baby, and your baby will pay the price at midnight tonight. It's very vague. Doesn't really mean anything. And midnight came and went, and I don't know if the baby paid any price, but everybody panicked. He's doing the same thing to Liam, kind of. I told Liam when we were still friendly, I said, just relax. Operation Quicksand is the more you struggle, the deeper you get. Donut Gambler says, any updates on the TRASHCAST hats? I need something for work in this heat. Yes, we got back to work on those. I will have more. I'm going to have updates on like 2 campaigns for you guys very soon. 2 campaigns. We're plowing through some of these. Paul Schmidt's Guitar says, you're interrupting me watching Liam's meltdown about REKIETA. Yeah, but we're going to look at that too, I think. Katie did already clip the little piece of it. I don't mind looking at that. I'm going to EFAP it and talk about it and, transform it. I'm not a clip channel. I'm not here to clip anything. People clip me. All I do is watch clips that other people clipped and then transform them through commentary, which I'm allowed to do, and it makes it brand new content. Unstrikeable. Unstrikeable. Wow, look at this. I'm him. I'm Chuck Dixon. For that amount of money, I guess maybe... Nope.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how much money you give me. You can't buy your way into being Chuck. You can't buy your way into being Chuck Dixon. Paul Schmidt's guitar says, no, it's live now. I know it's live now. I understand that. But it'll be a VOD. You don't want to watch live at that moment because you don't know what he's going to do. You have to wait until... Threats only matter if they're FBI notes, says Oz Creations. Good friend of Liam Gray here. Oz Arts Creations. Liam's anchor to reality, really. I mean, Oz is a great guy. Threats only matter if they're FBI noted. Well, I mean, that's the thing. If a threat is credible, yeah. I mean, absolutely, I call the FBI. Either way, I don't care. It's all good with me. Lima's live right now and complaining again. I know. Darcifio says, EVS, the Phillies are chokers. Dodgers will be three-peat. Dodgers right now are on top of the world. I mean, I'm not saying that the Phillies are going to win the World Series. I'm just saying that now, at this moment, compared to at the beginning of the season, if I told you at the beginning of the season that the Phillies could be in the World Series, you'd be like, you're out of your fucking mind. But see, I'm starting to think that the MLB is a little bit scripted, or I'm going on the assumption that it is. And it's a much better story, much better fairy tale story if the Phillies are losing 20 games because they hate their current manager and they're losing. And then they fire their manager and bring in Donnie Baseball, okay, to manage just temporarily. He's an old man. And he takes those boys and their infinite potential to the World Series and lets them win again. And that's what's happening right now. It's just in the World Series. I know. It's just, Canada's involved. It's just a better storyline. Gerlach calls me delusional. Wrong. Bray's going to figure out the pitching rotation, says Heavy Merlin. We'll see. I'm waiting for the Phillies to play the Braves. I think that's going to be huge. I think that happens in September. I'm looking forward to that. We're playing the Mets, and the Mets, even though they're a bad team, man, we have a problem with them. The Mets, we beat them yesterday by 1 run, and they were tough. Even though they're at the bottom of the league, they were tough last night. All right, let's take a look at some of these videos, guys. Now, first of all, Thorodin says, all right, wrap up this baseball talk. I will. Let me do a quick bit of business with you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Those of you who want to support the show, not just with super chats, even though those are great, click the link and go over to our eBay store right now and pick up some prints. Now, Brighton is shipping all this stuff immediately. Brighton ships things immediately. You're going to get them right away. Go to our eBay store. Right now, we have a series of prints. These are like giant trading cards. They're 11 by 17. And you can get bundles of 4 of them. I think they come with a bonus. Here they all are right here. And then you can get some individuals as well. Beautiful, beautiful prints. They're quality. They're limited in numbers. So there'll be like a limited number left. Let's just take a look at this one here. Lynx and Salamandroid. You've got 3 left. 3 left of Lynx and Salamandroid here, for example. So they are limited. Once they're gone, and then we make something new. I love this one. Also, Cyberfrog action figure bundle. All 4 Cyberfrog action figures for $100. All 3 Heathers for $75. That means you're getting all the frogs and all the Heathers for $175 if you were to buy both of these. We'll send them out to you in a big crate. Those of you who are retailers, we've been dealing with you too. You can order here and double the prices on these in your stores. We've got everything. Dale Keown Pit trading cards. If you buy these, Dale Keown gets money for them, so that's a good thing. Moving on here, just comics, toys, cards, everything in the world. Go to our store. Just click the link and pick up a comic, pick up a poster, pick up a toy, give it to your kid, display it for yourself, and just look at the wonderful, marvelous, ambitious quality work of All Caps Comics, and yours truly, Ethan Van Sciver. Can't even tell you how much I appreciate you. Holy shit, we got another 50 Pramvat Gulati, 50 memberships from Pramvat Gulati. Oh my god, that's absolutely incredible. Hold on a second. 50 memberships from Pramvat Gulati. Thank you so much. I think everybody watching right now must be a member, right? I mean, everybody's got a membership. Thank you so much. If you're a member, you got a new membership, go watch the videos that are only for members. Great review videos, a lot of fun. We cover comics. Here's Tom Tuttle, who has 2 thumbs and eats alone. Shannon Garrity. That's Andrew Farago's horrible bitch wife. I don't use the C word very often, but she's a real cunt. Mary, I was going to say craphead again, but I decided to she's a cunt. Mary Fargo mess from our family to yours. God, it's so wonderful. You guys have to understand. I'm going to show you. We're going to go through the Twitter of Andrew Farago, and you're going to see what a fucking piece of shit he was to us in Comicsgate for years. For just years. Just a piece of shit. And he had authority. Everybody listened to him. MeQ's a new member. You became a member. You get a free membership after 101 memberships got given out. That sucks. Liam Gay says, what the fuck? I'm definitely striking. Yeah, don't strike. Don't strike me. Do you actually get $4.99 for those memberships? I don't know. I get something. I think like $3 or something. That's a lot. It's a lot. So thank you very much. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and let's watch. Oh, so do this. And then also the other thing is if you, we have a super chat. I don't even know. I better watch this. We have a super chat goal today. 30 yellow or bigger super chats. There's no, once we reach that, we'll just relaunch it again. But once we, oops, hold on a second. Quiet down. Okay. We've got 6 out of 30 of them right now. It seems like we got more than that, but I guess, maybe not. 6 out of 30. If you send me a yellow or bigger super chat, I will remind you, A, that you tried, and then I will also remind you that you are not Chuck Dixon. You will interrupt the show. It's better to interrupt the show when Shane Davis is on and he's talking, but Shane Davis isn't with us today. So unfortunately, we'll just, you'll just interrupt me. So what's wrong with that? All right, let me watch this here. This is Nobody Cares. Nick REKIETA EFAPing the internet's biggest false flagger. Katie did is really finding her sea legs again and clipping stuff. She clipped 2 videos from me, which I appreciate. I watched them and laughed. I'm so funny. I swear to God. Did you see the side scrollers, by the way, trying to comprehend? Garfield's Bizarre Adventure is this weird guy who, like, stalks Eric July, like, fucking loves Eric July. And he is in every, like, Eric July or Dabbleverse related kind of live stream. Some of these guys, like, I'd really like to know, like, what their lives are like. And I'm not just saying that to be mean. Like, I'd really like to know what their lives are like. They're always, like, you know, it'd be one thing. It's like, I never miss an Eric July live stream. Okay. But you're like in Yellow Flash's live stream. You're in everybody related. You're always available to watch a live stream. I mean, that's crazy to me. That is insane. But he, where did this go here? He sent like a message to the side scrollers, a super chat. Oh, I found it. Here it is. This is great.
Sciver is...
Hold on a second. Let me rewind it. Make sure that we got it all lined up here.
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure came in and says, Ethan Van Sciver is praising...
See, these guys don't know who I am. This is why this doesn't work. This girl doesn't know who I am. This guy doesn't know who I am. That girl doesn't. This cartoon avatar. Craig kind of knows who I am. Kind of. But not really. I mean, I've never spoken to any of them. So he doesn't even know how to pronounce my name.
Millie Alcock's performance and saying he enjoyed the film. EVS also decided to make AI videos of himself with Millie in romantic situations. Creepy dude.
Oh.
This girl goes, what the? Ugh. He made AI videos of himself in creepy romantic situations with Millie Alcock. Yes, I did. What's wrong with that? You know what? Like, there's somebody for everybody. It's not just Millie Alcock, though. It was like a bunch of different young ladies. It went like this, you know. These guys didn't see it. They don't know what this guy's talking about. They don't know me.
Like a kid in a very, very naughty candy store. Is this a group project? Who wants extra credit?
It is creepy. You're right. I made the same sound with this. Why don't they understand me? Wazuru says, worst thing I've ever seen. Dark Shadow says, that is sick, EVS. Yeah, it is sick. You're right. You're right. There's something deeply wrong with me that I would make romance videos of me and Millie Alcock and Rose Tico and the horrible hammerhead shark-eyed creature that played Snow White for Disney. Great Dave Smith says, I went to sleep, so I'm not reviewing it. Worked like a charm. Lol. By the way, I finally got my calendar. I'll stop complaining. Nice. That's great. Yeah, Brighton shipping stuff right now. Cars are going to go out this week. And go and order from our eBay store. You made yourself super scared. I didn't make myself anything. That was AI. AI had a picture of my face wearing a wig. And they said, this is obviously a skinny man. Get help, Ethan, says Art Haida. Gerlach says, I mean, I get Rose Tico. Yeah, everybody gets Rose Tico. What about, so you guys don't like, so you guys don't understand, what's her name from Snow White? You don't like that? Millie Alcock, you don't think there should be romance with Millie Alcock? These guys are like, ew, that's like so weird. He's a real creepy guy. Like, why would he do that? I can't really defend myself. You know what I mean? I can't really defend it. I just kind of go, it is. Like, I think it's funny.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Let's have sex, then hit the bar. Autobots, roll out.
Autobots, roll out. my grok is naked Ziggler, says Zaid Palmer. Oh god, that stuff makes me laugh so hard. I can't help it. All right, enough of this. You guys don't like it. I get it. Fine. I'm not gonna. Autobots roll out. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah, they didn't get it, and they were just like, "Oh, that's so weird." All right, hold on. Let me finish this little video here. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure completely sliming me to these nobodies.
Did you? Okay, so that tells me he didn't actually watch the film. He fantasized the entire time.
That's true.
Yeah, that's odd.
No, hold on a second. I did watch the film. I just watched it closer and with more intent than you guys did. I watched it thoroughly.
I don't know how I feel about that right there. Doc,
that's what you get. I don't know how I feel about that right there. Ugh. Well, I mean, you feel however you want about it, you know. I'm not asking you to intrude on my sexuality. You know what I mean? I'm not intruding on yours. I'm not Andrew Farago. Ignore the woman. She would say ew to anything, says Wazuru. Yeah. She'll be in my next one. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. It's disgusting. All right, here we go.
To watch another fatso.
Oh, God.
And I'm sorry for this.
Craig will be in my next one.
I mentioned I was on the Jack show the other day.
Last Ready says, Garfield's Bizarre Adventure was also in a Geeks and Gamers morning stream saying the exact same thing about you in the Supergirl post. Yeah, like, I think they think that's some kind of an own. That I would do that. Like, ew, don't you think that's, like, creepy and weird? Yes, that's the joke. Okay, so it's a joke. And the fact that I'm sitting there being sexy with like 3 of the most despised actresses, SJW actresses in Hollywood. That's the joke. You understand? I have to explain things to people. The internet could use more Gen X humor, methinks, says Darren R. Wagner. Is that Gen X humor? To me, it's just funny. I don't know. So Curial in one says, that dude must be so weird. He has to be an invalid. There's no possible way that he has all 4 functioning limbs. He's in a wheelchair. which he controls with like his mouth, and he just watches live streams all day long. Scott Jonesy says, "I'm still alive. I'm so glad, man. I'm glad you're still here with us." Falloon says, "Where was? Oh, I should have put Captain Marvel in there." Brie Larson kind of won a reprieve though. She's kind of unironically sexy, because she got over herself and just sort of got a sense of humor and started showing cleavage and stuff. So I don't think it's like Brie Larson is like cool now or something, I guess. Hold on. Garfield is a high functioning downy. He gives all his disability money to the gamer channels. So probably true. Like, I don't know anything about him, but that probably is true. When you see somebody like it's him and then Ben31 UK, like those guys are always online and they're all over the place. Like they're just everywhere. They're watching all of those streams. They're commenting in all the like multiple comments on every VOD. Mental illness. I gotta know what their lives are like. Nick REKIETA.
And as a consequence of being on the Jack Show, God has punished me. God has sent another retard to me, and that is this guy. This guy looks like he's about to ingest a giant penis.
Nick is like, here's the thing about Nick. Like, Nick has gotten really filthy. You notice that my sex jokes, like, you know, I didn't talk about cum or sucking penis or anything like that. It wasn't like that. It was just, it was like super romantic, like sexy sleaze kind of. Nick talks about cum and sucking dicks and everything, and it's too much, man. When I look at Liam's face here, like, I just see a big snoring baby. The first thing that comes to my brain is not like, look, his mouth is open, a penis goes in there. I just look at him and go, he looks like a big snoring infant, like in a baseball cap with a beard. Yeah, but Nick just goes right there. It's too much dirt, man. It's too much filth.
This is a guy named Liam.
Yeah.
Now, Liam is a special needs Australian. I don't know how to describe. I think I said he's shaped like Down syndrome. I don't know.
True.
Let's see.
That's true.
I don't even remember what I said, but here we go.
Liam is like a fire plug of a guy. Like he's short and he's very, very, very stocky with like thick, short limbs. And that just kind of does make me think of like a Down syndrome kid. And I love Down. I don't want to make fun of Down syndrome kids at all because, you know, I love special needs kids after working with them on the, especially after working with them on that little drama club thing. I thought that was real nice. But yeah, like that is what Liam looks like. That's just how he's naturally built. The Tractor Android 33 says, do you think Liam will strike Nick with his fists? I don't know. That would be interesting to see. I don't want violence, but Nick fighting Liam would be interesting. Not what I'd expect.
Uninformed opinion is if it's fucking fact. He can fuck himself.
Like, you know, your spidey sense is going off. I was like, this guy is...
Your spidey sense should be going off now, Cecil. Because now I'm paying attention to you, Cecil.
Oh, shit.
So? Why would he care about that? Now I'm paying attention to you, Cecil. Okay. I think that's what he wants. Like, that would be the idea. You have a show, you want people to watch it, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on a second. We got to do this. Let me see. DD8842. Why does it take Comicsgate so long to make books? You guys are more e-drama channels now than publishers. What the fuck? We're not really publishers. We're creators. You know, it's like my books take about 1 year to do 48 pages. I'm drawing them and all that stuff. And yeah, I've got to also do YouTube. But I mean, the thing about it is just that I don't do very much YouTube. You have to go look at my YouTube channel. You see me right now on YouTube and you're like, why are you doing so much YouTube? I don't do very much YouTube. I definitely don't do enough YouTube. I don't run my channel to the degree where I am making as much money on YouTube as I possibly could. And I should do that. But I don't. it does take me about a year to do 48 pages, usually, of this quality. And, I know that you see Eric July pumping out books, but Eric, first of all, is only writing them. That's the first thing. The second thing is he's hiring cheap Brazilian talent that knocks out artwork like this. Just knocks out garbage, cheap artwork. And he puts together books that are meaningless, that are just like garbage. That's not what we're trying to do. I mean, I say this over and over again. That's just not what we're trying to do. I'm actually 52 years old, trying to do the comic book swan song, I think, of my career with Cyberfrog. I already did. I've made so many comic books in my life. Hundreds and hundreds of comic books I've made in my life already. Cyberfrog and Rainbow the Brute are the books that I'm making that are like meaningful. This is my final statement in comics. And I'd like to do as much Cyberfrog as I can, but it does take a long time to do that. And in the meantime, also, there's YouTube. Got to do YouTube as well. Hold on a second. Black Optimus Prime says, Van Sciver, you can't. I tried. I guess you did. Maybe. Argentico says, was a Liam fan when his first book came out. On one stream, he said he studied with monks in Tibet. That's when I started realizing he was full of it. Yeah, he's got a very long and storied life. And I always look at Liam, and when he talks about like how he was raised and what he's done, I'm always like, wow, any one of those things that you've mentioned, one of those 12 life stories that you claim to have had, is enough. Hey, I was raised by a biker gang who put out cigarettes on me arm. Wow, surely you have a lot of stories. Like, what were these guys? Who are their names? What were they doing as a biker gang? Where were they going? Was this in Australia, or was this when you were in the United States? A biker gang? Hell's Angels? Like what? No details. I used to be a roadie for punk rock bands. Yeah, which ones? Like, where did you go? Like, are there pictures of you with these punk rock bands? Like, no, there's no detail ever. It's just like all of these fantasy. I think that some people, and I think Liam probably has a somewhat interesting real life, but I think some people's lives are too boring for them, and so they invent. You know what I mean? Like, I wish my life was like this. I kind of feel like that's what Liam is. Chad T.I. says, EVS really isn't on YouTube as much as many others. Delmar decides to stream more. I'm so busy. I'm drawing. I'm really enjoying drawing lately. I haven't even turned the camera on to draw because it's like I want privacy. And I got to go back to doing more YouTube, or at least like I'm filming myself drawing again. But I like my privacy, watching Phillies games while I'm drawing, listening to YouTube while I'm drawing. I think that's like where I'm at right now. How's Fearsome going? Says MeQ. Fearsome's just paused right now. It just is. I can't handle it right now. I got other things that I'm working on. I will resume Fearsome as soon as one thing is finished. And that one thing is going to be Rainbow the Brute. Dee Thomas says, I've missed way too much. Wow. Well, welcome back and check in. Here's Big Mike Curtis. Liam's new thing is strike someone with a slander claim. He flagged 2 4-year-old vids of mine, probably while crying. Didn't affect the money. Lol. Wait, he flagged 2 videos of yours, probably while crying. Didn't affect the money. What does that mean? Did he take down your videos for slander? Blast Radius says, Nick is starting to give me Fight Club vibes. Yeah, like, he's a completely different person. I'm going to talk a little bit about his voice, the way his voice changed. Psycho Crusher 69, do you know if the FBI is looking into Liam? He has been brandishing weapons in his streams and naming people he's going to harm. I don't know. The FBI came to my house. Let me turn off my fan. The FBI came to my house once, I guess it was a couple weeks ago. And I've told you guys everything, absolutely everything about that encounter. And as usual on, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to white out the phone number here. But as usual, like, I just white out that part of it. On the internet, when something happens, a bunch of people eventually question that it happened at all. I'm seeing people go, oh, I don't think the FBI even came to Ethan. I think he made it up. it just seems like a little too perfect, doesn't it? Seems a little too much like BS. And then I found like the there's the paper there, the phone number of the guy that the FBI agent. Wow, the whiteout just dripped, and now it's on my fingers. That came by. Like I told you guys, basically everything that happened. The investigation, as far as I know, was into Little Movie Perp, who I haven't really seen since. I think wisely maybe he's gotten offline. But yeah, Little Movie Perp, and then also Frog Tony's channel. Like watching Frog Tony's channel and just seeing, because that's where the threats were coming from. You know. But I mean, that's it. Like into Liam, I don't think Liam is being investigated at all. Let me see. I don't even trust that Liam is his name now. So Scott Jonesy. I mean, why question everything? I guess when it comes to if somebody has lied to you that many times. Regular Goody Two Shoes says, "Did you get Burns Elsewhere? I got mine. The art is awesome." I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to order it. I know it's in like a second or third printing right now, so I'm waiting. By the way, Pranva Gulati, another 50 memberships. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Thank you very much for that. Now, certainly everybody is a member. Is David Williams still on Fearsome? If not, can Matt Martin, says Black Optimus Prime. I gotta say, I haven't heard from Matt Martin in quite a while. And I don't know if he's on Twitter. Matt Martin is in the Comicsgate Kings room, but he doesn't ever comment on anything. I know he's working on Snowman 2 and all that stuff. He's a single father. I know there's that situation. But yeah, I haven't heard from him in a little bit. I guess I could reach out to him and just see what's up. No, I don't want another like super slow artist on Fearsome. I just don't like. I've got enough very slow, laborious, gifted artists. Matt Martin is somebody who probably, like myself, he's going to want to do put most of his work not into. I would never do another book for somebody. I would want to do my pages for myself, my own projects. Matt Martin's going to want to put all of his effort into Snowman, definitely. Vasilis on Fearsome or Bust. Now that's a possibility. Vasilis finishing up Fearsome is a possibility. Ovaltine Patrol says, Liam reminds me of compulsive liars I've known who make fantastic claims about their past abilities and then encounter exactly the wrong people. The real deals who puncture their lies with simple questions. Yeah, Liam has been... Oh, hold on a second.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
Yeah, I think Liam is a compulsive liar. I've said that before. I think that's my analysis of him. That's what I think he is. In that, he has a little thing it's kind of like, this is true. This is a true thing. And then he blows it up into some fantastical, out of proportion nonsense that leaves people kind of like confused about what the truth actually is. Pramvat Gulati says, Chuck Dixon, I will be you. I'll give...
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
Yeah, Vasilis is perfect for it, says Chris Pan. Yeah, he would be good for it. I agree with you about that. As soon let me get... See, the thing is, Fearsome is completely over here in terms... It's a ghost story. It's a scary story. I'm in cartoon fairyland right now with Rainbow the Brute. And it's a big shift of attention. So I want to get Rainbow the Brute finished. And then we'll do some... we'll get Fearsome done. Hello, Comic Books Cookie. How are you? All right, let me get back to Nick REKIETA and his entire world. Where is he? Can we watch this? Not like that. Like this? No, like this. There we go. Okay, here we go, Nick.
I'm paying attention now, Cecil. I'm looking. I'm looking.
Is that what you tell all the girls, Liam?
And as the koala giveth, the koala can take it. So first...
Koalas? I wouldn't want to be a koala. I don't know.
Boycott. I don't give a fuck about him. He's got nothing anyway. I don't need to say that. And Anna, is no longer protected. I don't.
They're all going to happen, and more.
At all.
They're all going to happen.
I'm my protection is removed. What?
My protection is removed.
Anna, look out! Liam's protection is removed. Liam, the only person you protect is like people from a sunburn on a beach. You fucking oaf! What are you talking about?
Liam has a
You're
little
like
thing.
an umbrella.
I
No one
caught
wants
myself
to
saying that. You know?
Whatever needs to be done is
Fixed it real quick.
justifiable at this point. I don't care about her career. I don't care about her believing that she has the right to bully other people and say whatever the fuck she pleases to malign.
She's not allowed to talk. Like, what are you talking about?
Rachel Brinkley. Jim Lee is the better artist, while Rob Liefeld's the
Liam
better
is a
creator.
liar.
I like both of these for different reasons.
People.
That's why I
am
did
the
that
enemy of
poll.
the Whisper Network.
That's an
I am the
important
juggernaut.
distinction.
I will crush everything in my path.
You can't complain about me calling you fat when you just called yourself fat. Fatso. Well, I'm a juggernaut. Okay. Wow.
I don't know if juggernaut means fat. I just think it means unstoppable force. Hermetic Signal says, what are your thoughts on artists or writers that use AI as part of their workflow? For instance, to brainstorm or to plan. I don't see a problem with that at all. In fact, I have used AI to ask questions about logical things, when it comes to some of the stuff that I'm writing. I'll be like, this book takes place in 1996. Did this happen then? Like, what would be a good thing to, from 1996 that would be here? AI is an incredibly valuable tool. I think my problem with AI is just people using AI to pump out artwork and then present that artwork as their own artwork. That is a problem for me. But AI is just, it does make some things, much easier. When AI gets a little bit better, I might be like, okay, AI, I need you to draw a scene for me. I need a background scene of like a Camden shipyard or something like that, like at nighttime. And then AI would, and I'd say, give me like 8 of them. And so AI would draw like 8 shipyards, and then I could use those for photo reference, not use them directly, not put them in the artwork, but use them the way that I would photographs that I would find. I mean, I've always used photographs for background reference. Everybody does. But the perfect photograph doesn't always exist. In fact, it never exists. So with AI, you can actually create the perfect photograph that you can use for reference for the backgrounds of your comic book panels. And that just seems brilliant. It just seems like a good idea. So, I'm not against AI. What I'm against is like, look at this painted looking AI piece that is now the cover of my book. Or look at this article that I wrote and it's entirely AI. Or, ChatGPT wrote a novel or a book for me and I'm just printing ChatGPT. That stuff I have a problem with. But using it for reference research is brilliant. Scott Jonesy says, Liam and his missus are considered trailer trash in Australia. How do you know? How do you know that? One Gun says, everybody just showed up for the Eric July silly train from Mint Salad and Frog Tony to Matt Barr. Just unproductive. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. But then again, like all of those people bought a lot of stuff. So they were all contributing to campaigns. They were welcome to do that. But yeah, like this mess right here. This is not Comicsgate. This isn't part of the movement. None of this matters.
Oh.
It's just fun.
Guys, it's like an inverted Smurf.
These people have spent years bullying me, calling me names, talking shit, spreading this doctrine.
I didn't. But guess what? You're fat and dumb. Look at you. Gross. Anyone who looks like you should be depressed. I don't even have a funny joke. They should have major depressive disorder afterwards, which is probably your problem.
Well, Nick, what does it say that like you look like you, the exact opposite, and you're definitely way more depressed than Liam is? You're at least more depressed than I am, and I look closer to Liam than I look to you. But it's like, yeah, like you're a skinny guy. I don't think I'd want to trade. Like, I think I'd rather look like me than Nick. I hate to say that. I'm not happy being fat, but like if I had to be real skinny, like real skinny, I don't think I'd want to be that either. I think I'd rather look like a big chunk of a guy than a real skinny kind of, you know what I mean, little twink guy, you know. And I'm not calling Nick a twink, although I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I'd much rather be a big fat guy that looks imposing, you know, like my grandpa, than look like Nick. Prabhat Gulati says, what is this timing, by the way, Uncle E? You mean streaming right now? Woke up and I just said I didn't stream last night. I spent all day drawing, and I usually do all my streaming on Fridays. All I did was like a sleepy kind of comic book review, so I better get up and do a trash cast right now. Yeah, I mean, that's a heroin chic. Consequentialistic says fat and bald. Yeah, I would. At 51, I think I'd rather be fat and bald. I think. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd rather be thinner than I am now. Like, I'd rather take off 50 pounds. But, you know, it's like Nick is like way more depressed than Liam is. And it's not because of his weight or anything like that. It's his family circumstances. How your body looks as a man shouldn't really be determining too much of your emotional state. It just doesn't. Like, how your body looks as a man should not determine your emotional state. That's a very feminine trait. Pussifer says, I'm Nick fucking REKIETA. Well, that's good, because you ain't.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
Get jacked. I started lifting this week. I've been lifting every day. I have 245s and 210s on the bar over there, which is 40 pounds. And I'll go over there, and I'm so weak right now. Like, I'm just weak. But I'll put it up twice, and then I'll put it down. And I do that twice a day. I'll just put that up twice, put it back on the rack, and then get back to work. And I'm hoping that, like, because I'm max lifting, if I can only put that thing up twice, then I'm max lifting right now, you know. So let me just do that a couple times, and we'll see about doing it more, and just get my arms back to where they should be. And then it's like walking time. Just twice. Getting out of bed isn't lifting. Yes, it is. Getting off the couch is lifting 300 pounds. None of you guys could do that. If I don't lift in 1 month, I lose it, says Hermetic Signal. Yeah. Dr. Tills here, he says, let's get Uncle E looks maxing out here. Lol. You son of a bitch. Listen, I had to yell at Dr. Till because, like, he did a show with my face in the thumbnail, and I was like, oh, cool. These guys are, like, friendly. You know, I'm going to watch their show. And just like Nick REKIETA, these guys spent the first 30 minutes talking about cum and, like, sucking dicks and stuff. It's a Nick REKIETA style humor. And I'm like, maybe for, like, 2 minutes, 20 minutes, we're still talking about cum and stuff. God, it's disgusting. You guys stop it. You get better content. Because I want to watch your show. I do want to watch your show. But yeah, I was like, yeah, and I yelled at him in private.
The problem that you have is you installed a mirror somewhere.
Spreading this narrative to make it so that people
the narrative
closeted gay humor
not work with me or have anything to do with me. If anyone appears on stream with any of these people or Katie at all, if they have Katie on their channel, I will consider that an act of war.
Liam's mouth has just become like a big, like, open hole. Like, his head is so big now, and his mouth is just a big gaping hole, and you can't see teeth in it. It's really weird. It's just, it opens up, and you can't see teeth in there. You just see open hole in his face. And he's saying things like, anybody who hosts Katie did, I will consider that an open declaration of war against me. I never even thought of that. Like, honestly, I never even thought about hosting Katie Did. But I will now. I'm going to invite Katie Did to be on the show only because Liam said it's an open declaration of war. What an absurd, retarded thing to say. I'm going to have Katie Did on my show because I like Katie Did. You took her channel down. I'm going to have Katie Did on the show because I like her, Liam. I don't give a fuck how it makes you feel. You're retarded. Like, if you think that's, like, has any, that's a message to you in any way, you just reminded me that I should have Katie Did on my show. It's not a declaration of war to you. You don't get to do that. You don't get to shun and exclude people from other people's circles. You can do it for yourself. I've shunned you. But, you know, it's like, yeah, you can't sit there and go, well, you're going to shun her too, or else it's war. It's war. Get with it, dude. Send Katie the link, says Mr. Stephen Rockwood. Maybe I will do that. I think it's so nuts, says Ash Cash. Nuts. Huh. What the hell? Is Katie's channel gone now? Her one channel is. She's got another one, Katie Clips, which I'm watching right now. And she's mostly posting on Rumble. I went to her Rumble channel. She's got a lot more content up there than she has on her YouTube channel. But it is silly. Big Mike C says, how dare you like people? He's such a man-child. Yeah, I'm not even saying, like, and I do like Katie. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'll stream with whoever I want to stream with. I've done that. I watched a video of Liam getting very upset over the fact that I was drawing a cover for JDA. Drawing a cover for JDA. Liam, what do you think? I'm like, JDA's like, will you draw my Space Girl? Here's $4,000. So it's 2 days worth of work for $4,000. Will you do that? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Of course I will. Liam's like, you owe it to me to not do that because he makes fun of me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That's a completely separate issue than me doing what I do for a living for a client. Do you think I'm going to curate my client list because of you? I don't even like you. It's retarded. All right, here we go. Everything's retarded right now.
An act of war? No, not a war with an Australian. Somebody fetch an emu.
Consider that an act of alliance. We're at 8. I can go to.
Look, guys, there are people out there who are like
Liam's gaping hole. Look at
there are people out there right now who are like, we're at war. You're not. You're not at war. First of all, you wouldn't pass basic training. You'd have 2 or 3 heart attacks. My God. You are the satchel other people have to carry. 2, it's YouTube. This is not war. There's no such thing as a war. It's just you spurging out randomly.
That is true, Nick, but you're not getting through to
about
him.
Your existence. The only thing that anybody cares about
Will
is
you draw
that
hentai
you became
before? No, I won't draw
newsworthy
porno. No.
by openly violating YouTube's
But anything
terms of
else, sure.
service by
Yeah.
creating harassment campaigns against other creators for them making fun of you at some point.
You have a comic
Maybe.
book? You
Or
want me to do
maybe
a
not.
cover? You
Maybe-
want to buy a
maybe
cover
just
from me?
made
Absolutely.
that up.
Sure.
No one would know because no one gives a shit. And I think that's the problem, isn't it? No one actually gives a shit. Like if you were swinging from rafters, nobody would fucking care. Not a single person. Everybody would be like, well, there's the end of that story.
See, I mean, Liam, like, here's the thing, Nick. You can't say that. If when you say swinging from rafters, I presume you mean by his neck in a rope. I would care about that. I don't want to see people off themselves. It's just people that I know, people that I've interacted with, people who ultimately the wrong that they did was mostly to themselves. You know, Liam took down Katie Did's channel. He's been striking people. That's not a death penalty. You know what I mean? I don't want to see him get hurt. I don't. When you say, like, people wouldn't care, like, that's a sign of massive depression, Nick. I would care. I don't want to see any of these guys get hurt. Nobody can get through to him. Oh, I tried, says Robert Romano. Yeah, I know. Like, there is no getting through to him. He's convinced he's right. And he's got people who are telling him he's right and telling him it's war and you're a hero and you're doing the right thing and it's about time. You waited too long. That sounds much better to him than people telling him he needs to change. He did try to change. Like, he tried to be in Comicsgate Kings. It lasted for a few months. And ultimately, like, he could not control his baser impulses, which are, you know, what we're seeing here. So, Pramvat Gulati says, Nick's hair looks like after I had a WoW weekend. I'm envious of his hair. I will say that, you know. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, oh, by the way, here you go.
I really fucking tried my hardest.
That's the extended I tried that I just gave you, Pramvat. I really fucking tried my hardest. Yeah, like, you Yeah, I'm just saying that, like, I think Nick is depressed. I don't think depression comes with a man's physical appearance. It just automatically, that's not the case. Ethan tried to keep, I did try to keep my hair when it was going. I didn't know what to do with it, and when I had it, oh my God. Oh, why didn't I just keep it long? I cut it when I got married the first time, and then I just had no idea what to do with it. It looked terrible all through my, like, 30s. And then it started to go in my 40s. And then when I started dating Andrea, what happened with me was I got really fat, and then when I was getting divorced, I went, like, I'm never going to get laid again if I don't do something with myself. So, like, I started working out and eating right. I was exercising hard. I was taking kickboxing classes, boxing classes. I was at the gym. I had 2 personal trainers. I had a treadmill that was, like, right outside my office that I would run on with anger. It was like I was angry. So I was, like, running really hard. And I got down to 232, which is my, best weight. And then I had a therapist that I was seeing to deal with getting divorced and, like, my plans going forward. And I said, I don't know if I'm ever going to, like, meet someone ever again. Look at me. I was, like, really down on my physical appearance, my looks. And she said something to me. She said, why don't you just be the best version of what you can be? And I went, that makes sense for some reason. That's so like mommy kind of a thing to say, which was cool. Yeah, I just started paying more attention to how I looked, and I got Andrea, so she was right. And then I got fat again. Your heart would rather you be a skinny guy, says Divis Julius. 100%. I got Andrea, and then as soon as I was seeing Andrea so much, I slipped and I fell, and I, like, nearly broke my arm, and I was out of commission for 3 months. I could not lift weights. It sucked so bad. Blast Radius says, yeah, I'm not a fan of the really crude banter. It sounds like I'm listening to a Chris Hansen show. I don't know what Nick, like, that's not funny, like, to always be talking about, like, jizz and stuff. But sounds like Kami Gobbledygook, says Paul Schmidt's guitar. No, divorce is rough. You retconning your past isn't very important. No, that's the truth. That is what happened. You felt like a fat guy. I slipped on black ice in the middle of the night. It was horrible. I was going through so much pain. I was going through so much misery, and Andrea was the bright spot in my life, so I'm staying with her for like a week. Hunter's with me, and I'm carrying 2 big, heavy black suitcases down a pathway that leads to her. Andrea had like a townhouse, and I'm going down there, and it was February or March, and there was like black ice on the ground, and I slipped holding 2 heavy suitcases like a banana peel in a cartoon. Just boom, my feet out from under me, and came down with 2 black suitcases, my arms just mangled. And I just lay on the ground for a while, and I said, how much more, God? How much more are you gonna put in my way? How much more am I gonna have to deal with? You just broke my arms, and I have to draw. And luckily it was just my left arm, but my left arm hasn't been right ever since. Not perfectly right. Pramac Gulati says, I've been shouting "Oi, Troid" in front of my wife. She doesn't get it. Well, tell her this.
I really fucking tried.
The extended tried is great. But you could lift food into your mouth, though. So God, you guys are so mean. Hilarious. All right, hold on a second. 60% of bad slips caused by 13% of the ice. It was black ice. Yeah, it was. All right. Your left arm has never been right. It's your left arm. So that's such a good dad joke. All right, let me get back to Nick. Enough of me being fat.
That would be your inscribed on your tombstone, brother. That's the legacy you're leaving behind, is that no one will care when you die. They'll just go, okay, moving on then.
Nick, this is not good, man. This is not how you go at somebody like this guy. Like, I know you're mad at him, but, like, nobody will care when you die is so dark, dude. It's so fucking dark, man. You don't need to say shit like that.
You could have built something at all. You could have built a list of people who go, yeah, that sucks. But you didn't.
Never going to be enough
You're
of you being
incapable of
fat.
it. You're going to leave behind
I'm
nothing.
so fat.
Not even emotions.
Oh, I got to get moving.
That should make you sad, but it won't because you're like a robot.
Bert Targeson, I added you on a lean
A
post on
robot
X. I
that's
really
retarded.
tried.
Like on Futurama or whatever.
11. I can go to 11. We're at 8. I am being.
Do you know how numbers work? We're at 8. We can go to 11. 9
wow.
is next. I'm not sure if you know that.
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
ratcheting
no.
up. No one is de-escalating it with me, so I'm ratcheting it up further.
De-escalating what? Nobody's fighting with you. Nobody cares. Nobody cares at all.
Everybody's mad at Liam right now. So they're all saying, yeah, that's
You're
not
the
wrong.
meme of the forgotten male. The problem is everybody wants to forget you. Anyone who encounters you is like, yeah, gross.
On top of that, I'd like to inform you that YouTube now has this wonderful service where it automatically detects content violations and stuff, so you don't need to like go through and detect it all. It does it all for yourself. The partner program has
of July
access to it.
plans?
It's an early.
None at the moment. Like, we're gonna go see fireworks, but I think the fireworks show locally is on the 2nd. It's at this nice field in Marlton. We'll be there. Get some chairs, eat some popsicles or ice cream or something like that, and watch the fireworks show locally. But other than that, no real plans right now for the 4th of July. You know, just hang out as usual.
Development thing, but it's quite nice.
That's been around forever, you weirdo. It's not in early development. It's been around for years.
They can also detect your likeness. So if someone takes this clip for instance,
nobody likes you. There is no likeness.
And say someone's e-fapping it right now, and they see my face, and they see.
I'm sorry, chat. I didn't know he would do that. I didn't know he would commit violence on us like this. Oh, God.
Oh, he took his hat off.
Sorry. Please avert your
Liam's
eyes.
hair is
Think of
great.
who I am, here talking, and they are instead just throwing slurs.
Liam's hair is great. Like, Liam's got the thing that happens when male pattern baldness is just beginning. Like, it just kind of, your hairline just shifts. And it starts to push back a little bit, and there are some corners that are going deeper than others. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad when it starts.
And insults and not intelligent commentary.
You wouldn't know intelligent commentary if it
A man
defeated
no one
your
really
country
likes
in a
or
war.
respects. Only another man no
What
one
are
likes
you?
him.
Again, what are you talking about? Have you noticed that the people who always are the demanders of something are never capable of it? They're never capable of it. This little sunburnt dwarf is out here like, well, I need intelligent commentary and responses to my... Nobody cares. Nobody needs to give you intelligent anything. You haven't produced anything worth intelligent responses. All you've merited are slurs and insults. That's it. That's what you bought with your actions.
I agree with that.
None of these people, self-included,
How many views
know
does
anything
REKIETA's
about
video
you
have? Is he getting
sufficient
engagement
to
over this?
engage.
Says Hermetic Signal. I don't know,
Because
man.
you're crazy.
That's a violation of terms of service, and the robots pick.
Your face is a violation of terms of service. It says no.
Your
Get
face
up
is
straight
a
away, and
Stupid.
I have weaponized Skynet.
You weaponized Skynet?
Rambat Gulati says, all of this is Mint misbehaving. She's the one egging him on. She's one of them. She's a psycho. Mint, like, ever since she left Riley, or, whatever happened there, she's, like, commenting, like, 8 times in Liam Gray videos, like a single video in the comment section, like 8, 9 times. She's like a fucking nut. Like, Riley was keeping her in check, man. Riley's pimp hand was strong. It was keeping her in check, and it needed to be there to keep her in check. she's fucking out of her mind right now. I've seen what she's saying and the types of shit she's going through. She's crazy. You're gonna tell me that like Riley beat you and abused you? Really? Not enough.
Skynet is on my side. You thought you were funny sending drones and shit. Now I've got the robots. Now
this tard thinks people sent drones to his house.
Well, that is true.
Guys, of all the things you could do in the entire world,
sending drones to Liam's house.
This little drop bear thinks that people were sending drones to his house.
Yes,
they cared that much to do that.
Liamology.
Now, the reason is because he's dumb, and he probably got gaslit by people telling a joke. But imagine you have the power to send drones anywhere on the planet. You're like, I'm going to send it to Liam Gray's house.
Yeah, but they are doing that, though.
I'm going to send drones over to Liam. Okay. All right. Like, they're not going to go try and take, they're not going to try and, like, have their drones take candid photos of, like, supermodel chicks or something. Nope. They're gonna come drone look at your property, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she just wants to get that Chrissy Meyer clout. Well, we'll see, I suppose.
That wasn't Chrissy Meyer clout. It said martyr. Martyr's a word.
Martyr clout.
Chrissy Meyer, that's a person.
Liam's so mad he's like not reading clearly.
So you can't read either? No wonder your comic books are gay.
No. Oh.
Man was the heart of the Jack Show. He was the best part. We're on the man cot, ladies and gentlemen. Man cot. Liam, this is Chinese finger trap. They're going to bully you harder that you resist. You got to just move on. You misunderstand. You misunderstand, my friend. If they bully me, they're in violation of terms of service, and then they lose.
Only if they actually bully you, but no one's bullying you. People are allowed to make comments about you, including that you're an idiot. They can do that.
They are doing it.
But what you're announcing here is your intention to bait people into bullying you. You want the bullying, which kind of negates the bullying thing.
No.
But again, weaponizing the reporting function against another YouTube creator falsely is also against terms of service.
That's what they're built. I lose nothing. I lose nothing. There's no consequences for me because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm allowed to exist and have a different opinion and not be maligned.
Maligned. By the way, yeah, like, Liam's talking about a guy who is sending drones to his house. This is Liam's main stalker here, a brown CBR. This is the guy that Liam is always complaining about. And he turned up in my messages, and Liam should know this. He sent me Liam Gay. And I said, is this you? Like, is this your account? No, it's someone else. Pretty funny. Stop flying drones over Liam's house. Now, if anybody is flying drones over Liam's house, it's this guy, a brown CBR. And Liam would tell you that. Like, Liam would say, yeah, that's the guy right there. So I actually did this for Liam. I said, stop flying drones over Liam's house. And this is what he said. He said, no. He said, no, like this. And I responded, you son of a bitch. Because, like, I'm telling him he better fucking stop flying drones. Oh, lies. How is this a lie? No, I'm not going to stop flying drones. I said stop flying drones. He said no. That to me is an admission of guilt. And then he showed me this GIF, which I don't think, I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this is a brown CBR's drone squadron. But I don't know for sure. Like, this is what he sent me. He sent me pictures of tons and tons of drones. And so, like, yeah, like, I don't think, like, unless, I don't know who this guy is. He could be the kind of guy who does have squadrons. The drone jerk, says Samori. He could be the kind of guy who has squadrons and squadrons of drones. I don't really know. I'm just saying, like, I told him no. Stop it. On behalf of Liam Gray. Not because I like Liam. I don't like Liam. But because right is right, and it's not right to be flying drones over someone's house, taking pictures of people's houses. It's just not right. Let me see here. We got a Peppermint Space Capsule. Thank you for the nice 99-cent super sticker. Pramvat Gulati. Mint is having royalties piss withdrawals. This is where we are right now, guys. This is YouTube discourse. But you know what? That's because
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
Ethan will suddenly like Liam again in 4 months, says Detractor Android. You guys are like terrified that that's going to happen. Ultimate Gohan says, stick to telescopic lenses, people. Yeah, aren't there like... Well, you can't. Like, well, if you believe in flat Earth, I guess you could get a telescope that's big enough and powerful enough to see Liam's family. But
no one's maligning you except for God. My man. Nobody cares about your opinion. And again, that's your problem. Your problem is that nobody cares. Welcome to the world.
People
Nobody
care.
gives a shit
People do.
about any of this. Nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody gives a shit about your plight. And
they
I'm
do,
sorry.
though. We're watching them.
Some
we
of
care.
us are out there trying to fix it and
I
trying
like
to make people give a shit about, other people.
I mean, I don't care that much, but I care a little bit. Like when I see Liam and like his big round head and like the big gaping hole in his face, his mouth, and his eyes are too close together now, like that kind of stuff. Like he looks different these days. He looks angry and he's shouting with a new kind of confidence, calling himself a juggernaut, telling people that like making threats and ultimatums and stuff. I'm kind of interested. I'm more interested now than I was before. I mean, I don't want him anywhere near me, but like, I'm interested. I'm interested in what you have to say about him. I'm interested in what Katie has to say about him, what Anna has to say. I'm interested in what he has to say. I mean, like I'm a little interested, of course. People are saying they're not interested while they're like talking about him and stuff. But I mean, you look at this.
Okay. Here we go. All right, Nick REKIETA, you want to fight the Koala King cunt? Let's go. Right, I gotta get my badass sit pose on. Here we go. Yeah, this is why all the ladies will overlook my horrible deformity. See that I'm only sexy from here up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today's a special day. It's a big day. What a day! What a day! So 2 days ago, I was exposed to cringe. Cringe is exactly right, Wooly. I'm sure that was your intention when you came in. Oh, man. Here we go. Oh, gosh, it's been 2 days coming.
He's out of breath.
Hardcore training. I got a deal with celebrated internet lawyer Nick REKIETA. He seems to think that by running his mouth about shit he knows nothing about, he can finally put me in my place. All these people trying to put me in my place. But I'm going to get there, guys, all the way to the top. I'm going to strike my way all the way to the top, guys. All the way to the top.
He's out of his mind. Look at you guys are like, he's crazy. It looks like Chris Farley and Beverly Hills Ninja Lamau, says Kevin 1177. Exhausted, lol, says Mr. Goon. Yeah, the heavy breathing noises after just kind of bouncing around a little bit. Not too reassuring. I mean, if I have to guess like who would win in a fight between Liam and Nick, I guess I'd have to say Liam, because Liam, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. Like, who do you guys think would win in a fight between Liam Gray and Nick REKIETA? I'm really not sure. Because part of me goes, well, Nick's in better shape, but I'm not sure if Nick is in better shape. Drug use, alcohol, I'm not really sure. He's skinny. So he should be, Nick has the crane kick. Let me see. Who would win? We would win. Nick would win. I think Nick would take Liam, says Joe Gnome. MeQ says, I'm now a bulimer. Bulimia. Bulimia. Oh, somebody I'm sure has thought of that before. There are lots of puns that you could do with Liam. Ethan, you were skinny. You were skinny. Once you understand the answer, let's not play ourselves here, says Jay. Yeah, okay. I'm still not sure because I just feel like Liam is like, well, I don't know. You guys, I think you guys are all saying that like Nick would win. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Let's go back to this.
Cool. Some of us have been trying to get people to give a shit about men for a while.
Liam will win because of tensile strength, says Prabhat Gulati.
You're the poster child for
Yeah,
why
he did.
no
Hail
one should
CG,
give
work
a
and
shit.
listening, freedom of speech,
And
USA.
have people whipped into
What's
a
up,
fucking frenzy and sent to endanger my family, right?
Roy?
No one did that. That's not real.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing. Like, on the internet, people kind of just can't say, you threatened me. You know what I mean? It's always like, you threatened me, and then you're like, oh shit, I sound like a pussy. And my family. My family. You threatened my family. You know, unless they actually did. Unless they actually did threaten your family. You know, they just threaten you. I understand by extension maybe your family, but it's like Eric July when Riley was coming to his warehouse and saying, Eric July, come out here and apologize to me. And Eric couldn't say, I'm afraid. Eric had to say, I'm afraid for my employees. You know what I mean? I'm really, even though I'm scared for other people because I'm a hero. I'm not scared for me. I'm scared for other people who aren't involved and nobody's interested in them. You know, it's the same kind of thing. You know, it's just, Monkey Jeebus says, Liam does have retard strength. Drone strikes on his family, says Kevin 1177. Hey man, I don't know anymore. I really don't know. I just see people are sending flights of drones. And I told them to stop and they wouldn't.
I don't know how to help you, my man. That's not a thing. No one sent people to endanger your family. No one sent people to kill your dog or poison your town's water supply.
You don't know that.
That isn't real. You have, I think, severe schizophrenic paranoid delusions.
Wow.
That didn't happen. Everybody who, guys, this guy has like no subscribers on YouTube. No one watches his shit. He's, hold on, let's see. I wonder if I can even find his channel. What is his channel called? Is it Unintelligent Design? Is that him?
Yep.
This guy gets less than 1,000 views on every stream.
That's pretty good.
Usually less than 500 views on his streams. No one cares about any of this. And again, that's his problem.
Christine Venner. Nick would win. All he'd have to do is run in a circle till Liam collapsed.
Little Liam.
I really
need a
fucking
mommy to come care
tried.
about me. Somebody to hold my hand. Nobody fucking cares.
Silly
But
Nick
instead, these people
is
are gonna sit
unaware
there and
people
say, no,
stand
I'm
and
gonna
salute
hurt my
Liam.
family.
Says
I'm
pigs
a
don't eat
danger
it
to
'cause they
my
don't know
family.
how.
They're going to report me to child.
At conventions,
Why
yeah.
don't you act like one?
Uncle Chuck Dixon
You
told me
act
I can
like a
be
danger to
him.
your family
You can't.
because you have paranoid
None of
delusions
you
about what's
niggas
going on,
are
but
Chuck
that's not
Dixon.
happening. Nobody cares about you. Not that they care enough to do all this stuff.
Thank you.
They don't care at all.
Services. We have evidence of that.
Post it.
Which I think it's about time we show. As soon as I
Do it.
knock Anna's channel off, I'm going to release some very interesting information about what she's been up to.
What
You
is
guys
Anna
are gonna
doing?
See something a lot of fun. I'm going to give an exclusive to the YouTube channel Comics Gate Drama. I'm going to send him some stuff. That's going to be very eye-opening. I stand with
Nice.
Koala King, and I stand with you, brother. Maybe he's projecting. Liam, you have shaved. Oh, wait, he just described a beard. Yeah, I know. It's hard. For what it's worth, I never thought you were crazy, Liam. I still don't. Thank you.
I mean, he's talking a little crazy.
For what it's worth, I
sent
never
people
thought
to
you were
my house.
crazy.
No, they didn't. Nobody did that.
Casino, and I know, no, I'm not a nutter. You know what I mean? Like,
Keep telling us. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. No, guy, I'm not crazy. I'm not a nutter. Nutter is, by the way, nutter is an Australian
cookie.
term for crazy because they can't just use normal people words.
It's a fat
they have
cookie.
to use upside down language. So the nutter is the preferred terminology and the preferred nomenclature for someone who looks and sounds like Liam. But he swears he's not crazy. Now, no one accused him of being crazy. He is. No one accused him of being crazy.
Look at Liam, though. I mean, look at him. He looks like a fat midget Little League Baseball coach sitting on a throne of Buffalo Wild Wings packages. Like, Liam has really, I mean, I put on some weight, but Liam has really put on some weight, man. And his face has become, like, severe. Like, really. He looks Sandlot. He does. Oh, my God. He looks like John Belushi's last role, in 1982. Liam is like a retired Batman, but downsy, says Suazaru. Yeah. Liam has bags under his eyes. He looks like if Bill Murray's life went the wrong way. Stress eating. It's severe. Like, he's a different guy these days. He's a completely different guy.
Just automatically had to respond to himself. He's like, oh shit, I sound crazy. You are.
You can tell
you are. Keep telling everybody that you're not. That'll work.
That's what these people want to project to the audience. And that's what
none of us nutters are Chuck Dixon, says Mega City Patrol.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
They contribute to the abuse.
Ty McCullough says some of these people are going to look him up and harass the shit out of him. No one will. No one's going to harass the shit out of him.
Oh, Matthew Fowler's here. He's in Liam's chat encouraging him all the time. What's up, Matthew Fowler?
Retard for a long time. No one's doing this. No one's doing these things. Some people made fun of him.
He looks like Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. He does.
That's it. That's what people
literally Garfield's Bizarre Adventure.
There's not like an elite team of harassers going around to his Australian property to like take him out. That's not a thing. That's not real.
Oh, no.
No one has time for any of this.
Yes, we do. We have time for it. That's what YouTube is for.
Ty McCullough says, if you see REKIETA on the street, beat the ever-loving shit out of him. People don't. They don't. And trust me, I've pissed off way more people than this loser. But people still don't. You know why? Because people don't do that. This isn't real. It's not a real thing. People get up in their heads that this type of stuff is going on all the time. It isn't.
It isn't going on. Hold on a second. Let me just fix this here. Why isn't this working? They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. I can't get it to work. All right, hold on. Let me try this one. Because this is Thriller. You have to catch the light just the right way. By Color Forms, by the way, guys. 1983 Laser Blazers 3D holographic stickers, Michael Jackson. So you got to catch the light just the right way, and this is like an early holographic sticker. It's kind of coming through there a little bit. You got to take it out in the sun. It has directions there. Sun, 45-degree angle. Just seems like All right, let me get back to Nick here. Just seems like an awful lot that you've got to do to make that work.
Nobody cares about this guy. First of all, there's only like 9 or 10 Australians on the planet. There aren't enough. We can't send enough ninjas.
That's ongoing. Liam, all of these people have already been punished by fate itself. You're not going to hurt them worse than
somebody sent them to me in my mailbox.
Unhealthy outlook. This is you being crazy. This isn't anybody else having a problem. This is you being crazy when you're like, I will hit them. Nobody wants to hurt you. Nobody cares about you. You are irrelevant to everybody's
Give me that
life.
Yellow Flash, the cheapskate.
If you died tomorrow,
thank you.
Nobody would be like,
none of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
Back and healthy. Nope.
I mean, he said it again.
All right. And they would move on.
Hold on a second.
You wouldn't be remembered. And I only say that over and over to remind you that you're nobody would be like, This is you being crazy. This isn't anybody else having a problem. This is you being crazy. When you're like, I will hit them. Nobody wants to hurt you. Nobody cares about you. You are irrelevant to everybody's life. If you died tomorrow, nobody would be like, man, I really hope Liam is back and healthy.
No, well, nobody would say that because most people would be like, well, he's dead. Like people, if Liam died tomorrow, people would be like, he's dead. Like nobody would say, I really hope Liam is back and healthy because he's not coming back because he's dead. Doug209 says, I would. Now, there are some people who might say, I miss Liam. I miss the little koala guy who would sit there and drink from a chalice. And people would go, why are you drinking from a chalice? And he wouldn't answer them. And then the next day he would drink from a goldfish bowl. You know what I mean? Just to fuck with people. Like, Liam knows what he's doing. Saying that, like, nobody would miss Liam if he died, I don't know. Somebody would, I'm sure. It's not nice to say things like that. Like, that's not nice. I don't think I would say that to too many people.
Nope. Everybody would just go, all right. And they would move on. You wouldn't be remembered.
If he died, there would still be streams talking about him for months.
To remind you that you're completely useless and that no one has time to even be actually like mean or terrible to you. That's not real. It's in your head.
This isn't about revenge, though. This is about consequence. This is about justice.
This is about justice. Justice for what? Nobody does any of this to you. You've done all of this to yourself. All of it. And most of it's just up here.
Wait, I didn't know this. Hold on. Yeah, Liam got him. Did EVS mention that REKIETA just tweeted an hour ago that his channel got reported by Liam? Oh my God. Let me see this. You got to be kidding me. Yeah. And what did Liam say to get this done? REKIETA law. REKIETA law. Zoom out a bit. An hour ago. All right, here we go. A morbidly obese, mentally ill homosexual Australian has reported my channel. Hey, Team YouTube, this small man who is shaped like a pizza has been abusing the reporting system and organizing false reporting campaigns on your platform in direct violation of your terms for a month or more now. At some point, you should fix that. How does he know he reported it? Like, did he get a... How does he know? Did he get a strike? Did he get a community guidelines strike? Strike, 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 says Tree Goblin. Liam can fuck right off, says Jack, who say. Has reported my channel. But did you get a strike, though? I mean, I would assume the answer would be yes. That's how you would know. He looks like Danny Bonaducci F. Violet Beauregard, says Tom Tuttle. Oh, that's good. That's actually true. Yeah. Wow, dude. All right, let's get back to watching Nick tell Liam that if he died, nobody would miss him. Shit.
This isn't about revenge. It's about justice and vengeance. Oh, okay. Got it. That's what people in movies about revenge say.
Yeah, I know, but so if Nick got struck like I did, says Big Micah C, a slander warning has to be reported by the channel who has been wrong. So Liam would have to be the one who did. I'm not saying Liam didn't do it. I'm saying, how does Nick know that he got reported? He's saying somebody reported my channel. Well, you can report somebody's channel, but you don't know that somebody reported your channel unless YouTube contacts you and delivers you a penalty, right? So you would just say, like, this guy struck my channel. If John and Garfield touched the U's from TMNT, you'd get Liam. Oh my God! You know what I just realized? We're looking at a fucking Garfield strip here. Nick REKIETA is John Arbuckle and Liam is Garfield. Holy shit! I wondered why they look so good together. Bert Turgeson says, "How long is this fucking vid?" It's okay. It's I don't know how much longer it is, but you can chill and just relax. This looks like a Garfield strip. Like Liam is Garfield. He's the orange fat cat. And then Nick is the crack, skinny, lonely bachelor who owns him. I hate Mondays. Somebody should fucking do this, man. Where is Odie? That's a good question, Oz. I think he's in Greece. There's an Odie too, isn't there? Oh shit. It works too perfectly. Oh no. Oh my god. Big Mike FC says, oh, in the email it says that you've been struck and where your video's been blocked in. I continue. No. I understand. Like, I've been struck before. I understand what happens. I'm saying that Nick's language is peculiar and that he says that Liam reported me, but he doesn't say what the consequences were, if there are, or if there were any consequences. Because you get struck and then you get a strike, right? You don't know. Like, somebody could report you unsuccessfully and there's just no problem. But, you know, if you get struck and then you get a strike, or you get a video taken down, or your whole channel taken down, like, that's a thing to talk about. Not, you know, oh my gosh, like, somebody's reporting me. Like, who cares? Paul Schmitz, you wouldn't know. Like, somebody could report you all day long. I remember there was a whole big false flagging campaign against my channel by those Star Wars bitches way back when. And they got one video taken down, and for cause, and I understood why. And they tried to, you know, get other stuff taken down, and they couldn't do it. And it didn't matter how many of them were. There were like 1,000 of them, but it didn't matter how many reports came in, because my channel's mostly clean. You know what I mean? Like, I don't sit there and tell people that they should kill themselves anymore. Like, I don't do that. You know, I did it once. I got in trouble for it, but I was just kidding. That's kind of why maybe this happened here. Paul Schmidt's Guitar says, Liam hates Monday. First they want this, then they want kiss this. Don't get him started on lasagna. Paul Schmidt, you've got to write your... I didn't understand what that said. Oh, my God. Okay. Let me see here. Nick really can't act like he's better than Liam. He's a degenerate cokehead who couldn't handle the life and burned out on screen. That's Monkey Jeebus there. Dr. Till says, I got a notification that one of my videos had been blocked in Australia for defamation this morning. Didn't mention a strike. Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Paul Schmidt says, my dog jumped on me and you got that message. Oh, okay. So...
I really fucking tried.
I understand. Okay. That's why there were misspellings there. It was a Garfield reference, Ethan. I know, but it wasn't, like, clearly written. I wanted to read it properly. All right. So Liam can strike you for defamation and block your video in Australia, which, I mean, I guess helps him. You know, the rest of the world can still see it, though.
This is about me finally being allowed to exist and thrive in my own space without...
You take up too much space. No one is stopping you. This is one of those people that you run into. The world didn't hoist him into success, and he wasn't able to do it on his own. The world didn't make him a success, so now he's mad at the whole world. It's everyone else's fault. It couldn't be that he's an unstable fucking lunatic with delusions and seemingly paranoid schizophrenic hallucinations about what has happened to him.
Wait, what is this guy? Australian Ripper. After listening to Alice Jones with less talent, never seen a gym, and a micropene.
Never seen a gym. I think that's accurate.
At being dogpiled by people, you'll notice that there's always a big dog pile of fucking bitches, right?
Yeah, actually, Liam, women in particular, they just love to dogpile around you. Again, delusional.
Hate on that fella. Kelsey was the heart. Fighting with fans only results in a smaller audience. What fans am I fighting with?
Yeah.
These people are.
What is happening in the background? I'm hearing like noises, like clink, 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 clink. I go, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did his dog like attack his semen cup or whatever?
See what I mean?
Oh, my
Semen
fans.
cup.
These
What in the
people
world?
hate my guts. This
Nobody cares. Nobody has time to hate you.
Yes, that's about the size of it. Yes.
Like, you know, it's crazy.
What?
I don't give a shit about Liam. Never have. Outside of like some throwaway joke I made on Thursday, I don't know anything about him. Don't really. There are plenty of people out here who like would have helped you, and a bunch of people have tried, and you are unhelpable. You don't take coaching well. Instead, you're like, you're trying to kill my dogs and family.
Yeah. I do wish him well. So
guy just called me
Ninja
as,
Genko.
this guy just disparaged me in a sexual manner.
Correct me if
after
I'm
he
wrong. You did
spent
hoist into
most of his
success
life
to
in
the
a
tune of
drug-addled
40K.
fucking craze.
Twice.
Fucking
Yeah.
some other dude's
I did.
wife. And, you know, like...
Whoa!
Is he talking
Out of the blue. Nick wasn't expecting that. That's like when the monster turns around and points at you on the movie screen. Like he's listening to Liam complain and whine, and then Liam suddenly said, this guy, his wife's fucking somebody else. Oh, shit.
About me?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Talking about you
I
now.
heard my name.
Like, doing all sorts of degenerate, fucked up shit, man. Fuck him, dude.
Let's not be too hasty there, Liam.
Fuck him. He's going to come on and talk shit about me. This guy here is straight up lying about our first meeting.
Yeah, I'll come on a lot of stuff. I'll also talk about you and talk some shit. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna
Nick
talk
doesn't
to
really
you.
have anything to
He's
say.
lying about our first meeting. I don't remember talking about your first meeting. What was it?
And I don't know, like the first 10 seconds of me meeting Cease were like, oh, hey, man. You know, and then.
Oh, wait, now he's talking about Cecil. I don't know. Okay, so.
Sitting there quietly and then talking to him about She-Hulk. And he's talking about She-Hulk jumping rope. And I'm laughing with him.
How do you remember
You
that?
know?
I don't remember any of you.
She-Hulk's jumping rope. Apparently, I'm shooting rope. Like crazy. My God, watch out.
Like, it's the same as like Anna's
More
fan fiction
calm.
story about how she met me. It just didn't fucking happen that way. It's straight up lying, right? And this guy here is like, Liam's going to murder his family. Fuck. Do you think that maybe his opinions, he doesn't look like the sharpest fucking tool in the shed, does he?
Well, is it Cecil or is it me? He said it. I don't know if I don't remember saying you were going to murder your family. Can I say you look like? I don't even know if I said it. I don't even know if it's me. You're very confusing about who you're talking about.
I think that maybe this
Yeah, I don't
guy's
know.
opinions come from somewhere else. Maybe that he's been fed these fucking opinions by other people.
Yeah, that's the thing that people say. It's interesting. They kind of go, I think that this guy's having his opinions fed to him by other people. Mike S. Miller used to say that, and that is like a narcissistic thing where you believe that like your critics, like people who are, criticizing you are so stupid that like they can't think for themselves and they're just having their quote unquote opinions fed to them. You're being told what to think. You're being told what to say. I hear that from people all the time. Like usually ripitards say that to my fans. Like, yeah, it was only Ethan, your frog boss, whatever it is they say. He told you what to think, and you're just saying what Ethan told you to think. And that is retarded. Like, people kind of come to their own conclusions. Nobody is told what to think about anything. They hear something and they go, yeah, that's about right. I agree with that. Possibly. Most people come to their own conclusions. But Liam's just like, oh, these opinions are being told to you? Man, we're all adults here. I don't think anybody has time to be instructed about what to think about anything.
Bro, you've been fed a lot.
Frog father.
You need to slow down on that part of it. Because, wow, my goodness.
And I mean, all this money that they're making while talking shit about me.
You're fat.
I didn't make shit. That money all went to Cecil. He uses me as slave labor.
That seems like, it'd hurt to go away. It'd hurt to go away. I think that they.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt me, but like it'd be rude to Cecil. I think. Too bad he's on.
Yeah, like Cecil. Liam is sitting there saying, people are making so much money talking about me. That's why I'm going to get rid of your channel. That would hurt. That'd be a nice consequence for you to not be able to make money talking about me. Yeah, it's true.
Rumble and not on YouTube, you dummy.
I don't think they're making much money.
Where people go, shit, it's not worth it. Just be nice to Liam or say nothing.
Be nice to Liam. Look at his face when he said that. Here are your choices. Be nice to me or say nothing. You have to either be nice to me. Oh, hello, Liam. It's nice to see you, son. How are you today, lad? Great to see you, Liam. Have I told you how much I like you? Please don't send me to the cornfield, Liam. Please don't. Everything Liam does is good. Liam did a good thing by turning Nick REKIETA into a jack-in-the-box today. Please don't send us to the cornfield, Liam. We'd better be nice to you or say nothing at all. I think I'd rather just say nothing at all about your absurd, retarded behavior, Liam. Don't tell me Nick REKIETA does a better Australian than me. I think my Australian accent is getting better and better and better as we go. Thank you, Skeleton Core Comics. And send me proof of your private messages. Those of you that are in the Discord, I demand that you show me what's going on in the Discord as you all plan to fuck with my life and my family, endanger my family. CG is full retard. Long live CG, says Thomas Lattis. This is not Comicsgate. This is extracurricular material here. So it has nothing to do with Comicsgate. REKIETA is here. Your Australian accent is more fake than Australia. Nick, it's so much better than yours. Somebody actually said at the start of this that, like, your Australian accent is better than mine. Not a fucking chance. Mine has gotten really good. And I can do it in different tones. Like, I can do Liam, and then I can do Australian citizen. You know what I mean? Like I was just doing, oh, Liam, please. Good morning, son. Good morning, Liam. How are you? I'm here to be nice to you today, Liam. Liam, I'm here to be nice to you or say nothing at all. Please. Everything Liam does is good. Is it not? Everything Liam does. Very good. Don't send it to the cornfield, Liam. Much better. Now, hold on a second. I wouldn't say it's goods. Okay. Let's get back to Nick getting roasted by Liam.
Well, gotta be nice to me. What are you talking about?
Gotta be nice to me.
Who else believes they're entitled to this?
I just like, no, I like his face after he said that. Look at how high his eyebrow went. And he's like, those are your choices. Those are your choices. Be nice to me. Don't say anything at all about my absurd bad fuckery, or you will be punished. Or I will impose consequences on your channel. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the 1,000 rupees that Prawnbot Gulati sent to you to make fun of me. Because it'll be your last, son. It'll be your last. Here's Hamilton Burger. Shockingly, people are capable of observing crazy behavior and independently deciding that the person engaging in it is crazy. Yeah, I know. That's why I've lost so many subscribers. Prawnbot Gulati says, I can do a better Australian accent than you, Uncle E, and I'm Indian. Prawnbot, there's no fucking way that you could. There's no fucking way that you can do a better accent than me. Ethan sounds like Emperor Palpatine, says Darcipio. Why, thank you. Appreciate that. Who has the nice set of cans on screen? Is that meant? You know what? On screen, it looks like 2 boobies, but what it actually is a woman with 3 breasts. And those points that you see in black are straps covering up her titties. So if you actually look close at it, you would see that it's a woman who has 3 breasts. So you probably would. Maybe you would like it. I don't know.
You have to be nice to me. I'm going to come after your channel.
You have to be nice to me.
Nobody cares.
That's how he does it with others. This stops as soon as everyone stops, right?
Never going to stop.
No one started. This was you being weird.
As soon as they start again, then it goes to 9. Just so that things are good. I'm happy.
Whoa, you liar.
So
You
it
fucking
goes
liar.
to
Look at him
9.
licking his lips. he's looking at that infographic next to him like, oh, I could eat that. Yeah. You liar. You said you were going to go from 8 to 11. Now all of a sudden there's a 9? Oh. Someone's not very Asian, are you? You didn't even know how numbers work.
He's
I'm
not
happy
Asian.
for
He's
everything to
Australian.
stop. All I want is people to disclose the information of that Discord to me.
All I want, I have a list of
I know.
demands.
Everybody's talking about him.
Yeah, I'm happy for everything to stop. Okay, yeah,
Including Nick
Okay,
at that moment.
People who do this, who act like this, are called. Well, I can't call them homosexuals because that's not right. It has nothing to do with sexual orientation. They're fags. Stop it. Stop being like that. Nobody cares about you.
Join my subscribe star, guys.
Discord info. No,
Join my subscribe
you
star.
should
Thank
never
you.
have it. No one should ever give it to you because you're like a toddler flailing around demanding stuff.
So I actually asked about this. I said, what is the secret Discord that Liam is talking about? I said, somebody send it to me. Whoever has it, send it to me. Now, I got the guy who's flying drones over Liam's house to respond to me. I told him to stop it. And then somebody actually wrote to me regarding somebody who bullies Liam on the regular, wrote to me regarding the supposed Discord. And let me see if I can read it to you. The exact response that I got regarding the secret Liam Discord, from which all of the harassment that Liam endures every day comes from. Can I find it? I wonder if I can find it. Can I find it? Liam is referring to the Discord the church boys are a part of. It's 100% make-believe. We made it up to mess with him. We'll make underhanded jokes like, check the hidden Discord on X YouTube. The secret Discord, ? It's nothing like the old rooms from the past. It's just like Operation Quicksand, just words. So, the Discord that Liam is talking about is just fake. It's part of Operation Quicksand. Liam wants it, though. He wants it real bad.
From better people. No one should give you anything. You could go a while without eating. You'd be fine.
Oh, Ava, put that down, please.
All of the clips, all of the DMs.
Put that down.
If people have been sending you messages about me, my
Ava, can you put
family,
it back?
vacation, inciting violence, or anything like that.
No one has ever sent me anything
No,
at
Ava,
all
yeah,
about
disclose it.
Liam. But send me whatever you want.
Thank you, sweetie.
I'll never disclose it, ever. Just send me all the stuff.
Ava, you can have all the...
Especially so I can harass.
Hold on a second. I got to pay attention. Ava, you can have all the Disney DVDs up there that you want. If you want those, you can have them. You can't have that one, but you can have all of those. Take them with you, okay? You can watch whatever you want. Everything that Daddy has is yours, except for that one thing over there. You can't have that. That's very, very expensive. Okay.
It's him. What a fucking dork.
Take the Michael Jackson
Like,
one.
how
No, don't
silly.
take that one.
Nobody is doing this. Nobody wants to do this. Nobody cares. If there's a Discord, they probably just called you fat and dumb. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not invited.
Isn't that
Send
always
it
the
to
way?
me. Send it to me so I can give it to the police. It's not going to appear on a YouTube.
Well, I'm going to give it to.
So, I mean, you have to understand, like, Operation Quicksand does work. Like, people just go, there are drones, there's a drone field, you know what I mean? There's a whole squadron of drones that were flying over Liam's house, taking pictures of Liam's house. And then there's a Discord from which all of these attacks are organized. Liam believes all those things, but there isn't, apparently. I believe that there is not. There is a DM thread, I'm sure, because I used to be in one, like a DM room, where people talk about making fun of Liam. And mostly what they did was they would share clips of him and go, did you see this? Did you see what Liam said? That kind of a thing was going on all the time. But not much else. And I expect there are like 17 of those about me, too. Pramvat Gulati, wow. Ava, take everything from Uncle E's basement. You deserve it. Well, it's Daddy to her. It's not Uncle E to her. She can call me Daddy. It's funny because her big sister, is my stepdaughter. And so she calls me Ethan. And so Ava called me Ethan once. And I was like, no. Daddy to you. It's Daddy to you. And she never did it again.
The police. There's a Discord server.
They really sent a
people
shiver
are
up my
talking about
spine.
it. If the police don't throw you into the ocean for that report, I don't know what to say.
They call me Evan, right?
Video, I'm not going to dox you. Send it to me so I can give it to the police for this investigation.
I'm not going to dox you. I'm going to send your information to the police. Oh, sign me up. That sounds great.
Send your info to the police.
Investigation for what's going on. And then just never speak to me again. You can hate my guts.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks for the permission. No, buddy, again, you're trying to elicit an emotional response from people. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you. Nobody
Man, it just isn't true though, Nick. Everybody does care. Like Liam is making this content, and right now, there are 6 or 7 people, including myself, at this moment, making content based on what Liam is saying. People do care. You can't say nobody cares. Maybe the content is we're all unified in the content. The suggestion is that nobody should care. But I mean, factually, people do care. They're upset with him at the chalice he's drinking at. Like me, I'm looking at his face, and his mouth has become a big gaping hole. He looks like a. You know what Liam looks like to me? Liam looks like there should be a slide coming out of his mouth, and kids slide down it. It looks like the end of a carnival ride. Big clown head that kids slide out of his mouth. I mean, it just looks really strange as he's sitting there angry, scowling. He's fascinating. Liam is endlessly fascinating, frustrating, annoying, all those things too.
cares if you live or die.
See, don't say that.
You're directly harming people.
He has a great face
That's
as us.
what you're doing.
He does. It's
And
funny.
so people are talking about you, which I can't imagine how much this guy sits around jerking off at the idea of how powerful he is. You think this guy isn't sitting on a throne full of cum going, oh, I got him, right? I weaponized
See what I'm saying?
Just going for
Liam,
it all day
Liam,
long.
oh my God, I just called my daughter.
If you think that's
Hold on one
not
second.
happening, I don't know. I don't know if you just don't know how to read people. You might want to get an autism test or something. But that is. But this is the only time people have ever paid attention to him. I'm only showing you guys because I'm trying to show you how to be fat. It's not just about how you look.
Just I had a
is
panic attack.
An idea, a
Okay.
concept, a mindset. It is a trap.
Very
It
nice.
is the trappings
I'm doing
of
some drawings over there.
every
What is
other
this?
circumstance on earth
Okay,
being
do not be on the
responsible
screen. Do
for
not be
your
on the screen.
situation rather than you. That's fatness. That's fatness summarized, colorized, and
I'm trying to be in control of my own household. Ava
is
ran up the
educational
stairs with a sheet of comic book
Liam is
paper. I
fat
thought she
in
took
his
something off my
brain.
desk.
He's fat physically. Look at him. He's
And
even
then she
wearing,
wants to
a
be on the
Hawaiian
screen.
shirt. He
Ava
looks
wants
like
to be a
Green Knight
YouTuber so
from
bad.
Jurassic Park.
Oh,
But that being said, that's not what his
turn off
problem
the
is.
camera, dummy.
Plenty of people are overweight or whatever, and they're in the process of improving. He will never improve himself. He needs the world to improve him. The world
needs the
has
world
to
to spank
acquiesce
him.
to his inability to manage his own life, his own problems, his own attempts at success. He needs the world to make him succeed without his input. Now, in fairness, his input has only resulted in failure. So I get it. But that's the fat mindset. This is how you become a spiraling fat that will never, ever be better than what you are. You will die miserable, alone, and forgettable.
What kind of thing is this to say to another human being? Why do you have to nuke the fuck out of him? You will die alone, miserable, forgettable. I mean, it just sounds like you care. Like, I wouldn't say that about people I didn't care about, That's a lot of...
Because no one wants
That's a lot of passion there.
You can call me names. You can say I'm fucking a piece of shit. I'm an asshole. I don't follow everyone else's rules. I'm a prick. Whatever you want to do. But don't call me crazy. And don't
tell me what insults to use about you. You're not funny.
Now, this is when Liam goes off the road. When Liam says, don't call me crazy. No, I think calling you crazy is fair. I think that's a fair comment there. People can call you crazy. It's fine.
Say I'm delusional and psychotic and this shit isn't happening, or that there's something wrong with my mental health, because there's not. I'm quite good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, Liam keeps saying that, but like, what mentally ill person actively realizes they're mentally ill? You know what I mean? Like, what crazy person goes, you got me, I'm crazy, I'm mentally ill, I need help. No, crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's part of being crazy. That's part of the definition of being crazy, is they do not realize that they're crazy. So,
Yeah, Liam, again, the validity of this being completely irrelevant. Crazy people don't know they're crazy. So the assertion by a crazy person that they are just fine mentally isn't helpful.
I just said that.
It has no value because
Nick said this before me, I guess.
The notion of being insane.
Check your DMs. I got an image for you.
Reality prevents you from accurately assessing yourself or really anybody at all. So thanks for telling us that you're all good, fams, but you're not. You're not, because you're engaged in a way that already is a sign that you have severe mental issues. You are not cut out for this YouTube thing. It's not good for you.
Oh, shit. This is perfect right here. Garfield by Jim Davis. Liam, nobody is targeting you. I hate Mondays. That is perfect. Well done. Well done. Got some good Garfield memes. Yeah, Liam looks very grouchy in that one. So Nick REKIETA is John Arbuckle, and Liam Gray is his Garfield. Moving forward, we have to understand this pairing with that notion in mind.
Nobody defamed you. That's sad, but that's not actually the clip I wanted to play. There's a shorter clip of him talking about me, and that, of course, that's all I care about. Here we go. Oh, buddy. Yeah. All right. So this one's about me, more specifically. This one's only 2 minutes. Says Liam, Nick REKIETA is super skinny.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm super skinny anymore.
Wait here, talking shit, Mr.
I'm
REKIETA.
super skinny.
Well, one, look at you. Two, you're going after you're going after my friends and everybody on a lunatic YouTube rampage trying to destroy their businesses. And so, yeah, I'm going to make fun of that because that's gay.
He looks much better than he did, yeah.
And as a homosexual, I get to make the determination. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare use derogatory language. I am a proud homosexual. So many people say it. It is widely known on the internet that I am a homosexual and a member of the LGBTQ community. So, and I mean, my gaydar is going off, buddy.
You know, king of the fucking trolls. You're going to get one on Liam. 4-on-1. 4-on-1.
Listen, you're just a new homosexual. You can't be advancing into 4-on-1 territory. That takes time and practice and stretching and probably some amyl nitrate.
I just want to know. No, I don't want any juice. I'm good. I got to watch my build, don't you know? Because unless I'm...
Yes, you should. So you don't die. Because I know that you're like talking to your weird wife or whatever off the camera, my friend. But like, shouldn't you want to be around for her? And I don't mean round for her. I mean, don't you want to stick around like on the planet?
Be round for
fat
her.
and dead. You can be like skinny and alive. You can be a skinny queen.
I'm a sex machine. I'm not allowed to make YouTube content talking about my life and my business and my art.
Wait.
It's against the rules.
Get on the scene. Sex machine. Wait, what was
the Discord is run by Chuck Zito, says Mad Sicilian.
Hold on. Now I'm curious.
Machine. I'm not allowed to make YouTube content talking about. I just want to know. No, I don't want to introduce. I'm good.
Is this for me?
I
Is he
gotta
talking about me
watch
now?
my build, don't you know? Because unless I'm a sex machine, I'm not allowed to make YouTube content talking about my life and.
That's true. That's in the YouTube creator program. Is if you are going to make YouTube content talking about your life, you have to be a sex machine. How does he not know this? It's in the terms that he signed up for.
My business and my art. It's against the rules, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It is against the rules to not be a sex machine.
Yeah. I'm built like I've got Down syndrome, Shani. I'm a Down syndrome.
You said it.
It's true. That is true, though.
Oh. I want to take credit for that. Did I say that on the Jack Show? I want to take credit for that. That's mine. Oh, did I say that he was built like he has Down syndrome? Holy fucking hell.
He is. I think that's a good assessment. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm built like I've got Down syndrome, Shani. I'm a Down syndrome. I really hope that these guys aren't disparaging me for my disabilities. You know what I mean? My Down syndrome.
I'm praising you.
Good
job.
Cecil did?
You look exactly like one. You nailed it.
Yeah, I was just looking at Nick's Twitter. I'm like, I don't see anything.
If you are Downs, you are like you're
Cecil
right there,
says,
brother.
there
I'm
he
proud
is,
of
Nick
you.
in comics.
That would be a term as a service violation. That would be a term of service violation attacking.
What's wrong with being built like a Down syndrome person?
Well, I mean, they're
Especially
stocky
if
and
like as he said, look at him. Clearly he is a Down syndrome enjoyer. So I don't see what his problem is. I don't see where he's saying that anyone is making fun of him.
Me over my Down syndrome guys. You know? But yeah.
Is his wife just off camera gassing him up? Yeah, babe, you really look like you got down. I believe it.
oh, I didn't see anything from Cecil.
She's just sitting there assistant coaching this lunatic. I love it. I love it. That's love
okay. I
right
sent you
there,
one more.
baby.
It says Paul Schmitz.
Oh my gosh. Everyone should long to find a woman who will gaslight you the way that Liam's wife gaslights him.
So, Coke diet, yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, Nick.
Yes.
Coke diet. It's Dr. Pepper tonight. How dare you? Is he going to ask me questions about health advice? I have lots of it.
What I want to know, Mr. REKIETA, is as you wait a minute, is this projection?
I'm Downs if she's Downs, says
I
Bob
think
Agulati.
you might be projecting. But what do you want to know? Ask. Ask and ye shall receive.
Nick, who has had coitus with another man on several
Don't you dare make fun of me for being a homosexual.
Whoa.
occasions. Frequently.
Frequently. I mean, maybe by some measures.
If we had to believe
Liam walks around with
Hamill.
a raw ass being offended by everything.
He keeps calling me
that's
gay and
fascinating.
stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people
I can
calling people
smell
gay.
it from here. Happy Days says, "Oh, you did fuck dudes." I mean, the funniest answer is always the truth. That's how the internet works. So we're going with it.
The other way
We are
around. The truth is always the
running with
funniest
it.
answer, or
Homosexuality, it is so comfy here.
the funniest answer is the truth.
Does he want to fuck
Okay,
me?
maybe he's right.
No, ew, look at you.
Look at Liam.
My God. Ugh. I know you can't spell standards, but I have them. You do not measure up.
Nick, do you want to fuck me?
No, stop
Nick,
it.
I don't want to fuck you, man.
Good. You're not gonna. You are way too ugly. I
This
would
is really
never have
unpleasant.
sex with someone dressed like that. For one. For two, look at you. Ew. Gross. My goodness. Get the buccal fat out of your face first and then come talk to me. I don't want to see those lips wrapped around anything on my body.
Oh God, man.
I don't want to fuck you. Yeah. Is he wearing those glasses to hide his fucking bedroom eyes?
Oh.
He's got hungry eyes. I feel the magic between you and I. I'm hiding my bedroom eyes.
Nick REKIETA, you're not fucking coming on to me, are you, man?
No, I come on to a lot of things.
The answer is no. No. No, I will not fuck you.
Why do you have a book about people that are the size of children and you're referring to it in a sexual manner? That's weird. But I didn't ask.
What is he
And
talking
I
about?
wouldn't. You'd never see it coming.
Fucking wankers.
No, I'm not a wank. Make up your mind. Am I wanking or am I plowing? We are plunging the Man Canyon here, baby. What are we talking about?
Guys, if you're fat, don't go to the gym and best yourself. Spend thousands of dollars on a personal gym where you'll be less motivated to actually do the work, but it'll be better than other people laughing at you. You know,
What? What is he talking about? Where'd that come from? Did this little chipmunk go to a gym and get laughed out? Like, or is that up here? No one does that. No one does that. No one at a gym is like, oh, look at that fat, dumpy idiot trying to better himself. Not a single goddamn person. That doesn't happen.
I don't know. What are the gyms like in America? What are the gyms like? Because
Yeah, this is like, it started out with Nick REKIETA kind of in control of things, and then Liam just immediately kind of went and shivved them, and then kind of halfway through, yeah, it's like, Liam's holding his own here. He's saying some embarrassing things to Nick that Nick is not countering.
What does he mean? What are the gyms like in America? Probably the same. They're right side up. In Australia, they're upside down. But other than that, I'd imagine the same. What was that? That was weird. That was weird there at the end. I don't know what happened. I don't know the lore. I don't know why he schizophrenically jumped into like, what about gyms? Like, I don't even remember what I said on the show. So I hope it was funny. He has never been to a gym. Madison, that seems very offensive. He wouldn't know what an Australian gym is like. I agree, Melissa Jane. Like, again, you can just tell. Hello, lovely. He's in Curves, Australia. Or as we call it, Ben's. A 300-yard wink. That's a long wink. Remember, for 8 months, as his neighbors have a Facebook page, they all hate him.
I heard this. If this is true, somebody send it to me. I did hear that, like, his neighbors, a lot of people know stuff about Liam because his neighbors have, like, a page where they complain about him. And I don't know what the truth is. I've just, like, you know, when I talk about this, Liam gets upset and goes, he starts threatening me. But, you know, like, it does seem like a lot of the stuff that he's talking about that Comicsgate is doing to him remotely is actually being done to him by his neighbors. Because Liam probably is a fucking nightmare to live next to. You know what I mean? It's not just on the internet that he's a problem. Like, imagine if he's your neighbor. It probably is a nightmare to live near Liam. So probably, like, if there are things that are happening to him, it could be his neighbors doing that. And if there is a Facebook page where his neighbors complain about him, yeah, let me know. I'd like to read it. Neighbor from hell, says Chief Wahoo. Yeah, I mean, I'm speculating, Liam. I don't know. I don't know anything. And by the way, all of your allegations, like, when you make an allegation and you say, like, hey, I look into it. When you say there are drones, I look into it. I talk to the people who you're afraid of. And I talk to them and I say, well, if it does exist, send it my way. I'd love to laugh too. You guys are having a laugh. I'd love to have a laugh as well. Let me join into the laughter, which is a little bit like your school superintendent being like, you boys, you're getting high, are you? Yeah, why don't you show me your drugs? I'd certainly like to kiss the sky, too, with you guys. Yeah, I would definitely love to, see strawberry fields forever with you boys. I was a boy once, too, and I love the wacky weed and the drugs. So that's kind of the tone that I take when I try to ask these guys, Liam's enemies, like, to show me. If it's so funny, I would like to have a laugh too. I'm in on the joke. Grimjam666 says, now they're coming on to me. Oh my God, Liam's kind of come on to me. Probably Galati says, you Sciver. You. Yeah, my friends, this is dark. Very dark day.
I really fucking tried my hardest.
I know, I did too. All right, hold on a second here. This is just terrible. Let's finish this up with Nick.
I wonder why.
Oh, that was quick.
Clip, clip, and snip, snip.
Yeah, I love the AI Katie did. This was terrific. I didn't try, Ethan, says Wilberforce Wooster. Carbon Heart says, got anything else for us? Nope. Oh, wait, I do have some more stuff for you to look at. So, do I? I don't want to go there. Let me see. Do we want to do this? Do we want to do that? By the way, shout out to all of you who are doing the Lord's work for me. Now, I can't do everything myself. I I know you think that I can, but I can't. Like, I can't go and be the person who goes to every single YouTube video that Andrew Farago, noted recent SJW pervert, is on and then leave comments for him. I can't do it. You guys have to help out to some degree and spread the word. Now, Andrew Farago, in case you guys don't know, you weren't here, Andrew Farago is an SJW, somebody who's very, very, very anti-Comicsgate from back in the day. And recently, some bad things were discovered about him. Very bad things that are also very funny. Oh, wow. Hold on, I got so much new stuff here. This is terrific. You guys are so awesome. Yeah, I just feel like I need to thank you guys for all the hard work that you do. So, Andrew Farago, picture this. He is a guy who runs the Cartoon Art Museum. He's an expert in things that completely don't matter. Like he knows everything about peanuts. He knows everything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's going to write a coffee table book about the history of Batman, etc., etc. And imagine it's his birthday, and everybody in the comic book industry is wishing him happy birthday. Happy birthday, Andrew. There he is right here. Happy birthday, Andrew. Best wishes to you. And Andrew decides, that, hey, maybe this would be a good opportunity to indulge in my other hobby, of which I have become an expert. Let me read this to you. This is a new article from The Bleeding Fool. Bay Area comics figure with a long record of attacking right-leaning creators is now facing serious criminal charges after an alleged hidden camera scheme in his own home. Now, this just happened this week. Andrew Farago, 54. Is he 54? He's 54? A pop culture writer and former curator of San Francisco's Cartoon Art Museum was arrested earlier this month in Berkeley, California. Police say he secretly recorded guests using a bathroom, using a webcam, actually, in his bathroom during a birthday party. He hosted his birthday party on May 23rd. He faces 20 counts of invasion of privacy. There's the Cartoon Art Museum that he curated. If you visited it ever and had to use the facilities, it's likely that Andrew has your penis or your vagina on film. According to Berkeley police, hold on, listen. Do it again. Oh, my frog was chirping. According to Berkeley police, a woman at the party there it is. Is it she? It's a he, actually. That is my northern gray tree frog. Beautiful, beautiful croak. Yeah. Outstanding. Hold on a second here. Right, says Pranva Kulati. Let me read some super chats before we get into this. Jim tells you, says, good morning, Uncle E. Good morning, Comicsgate. Anyone who associates with Liam will never, ever get another dime from me. He is cancer and it kills. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you. Art Haida. Safeguard launches in 2 hours on Genuine Comics channel. Join for a chance to win one of the actual pages drawn by the great Alan Goldman. Hail Comicsgate. So what do? We go to Genuine Comics, the YouTube channel, and get ready to launch Safeguard. Blacker High. I'm still a member of this trash. Yes, you are. Welcome to it. And we appreciate everything that you don't do anything. Why am I thanking you? I do all the work. You just sit there and watch and then occasionally complain. Okay. Very good. Little bit of Eric can wait, says Pranva Kulati. Okay.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
We're going to get into...
None of...
You want? We could get into some marriage life. Let me ask the chat. Do you want to see the Andrew Farago stuff I have first, or would you rather look at some Eric July videos of him promoting the new comics that he's got to put out through Hachette Publishing? Not sure. This ain't the Rippaverse, says Chet in it. Genuine Comics do some of the best indie comics. Perfect Time's a great series. It is. Very good series. Do you eat your dead frog? None of my frogs are dead. Awesome, healthy croak. Yeah, I had to clean him off because he was in the pool. Made sure that he was healthy. Fed him some crickets. Liam is a Southern gray, says Al Bundy 14. That is true. I didn't put that together. He's a gray and he's from the South. No Eric. Eric after. Okay, good, because I don't want to talk about Eric right now. Not yet. Not until we do this. All right. So, according to Berkeley police, a woman at the party discovered a cell phone concealed in the bathroom and actively recording video. Investigators say the phone had been placed under a towel and positioned to capture guests as they used the restroom. The footage allegedly included Farago setting up the device himself. Authorities noted both adults and children attended the gathering. Police said Farago admitted to the act when confronted. He also claimed he deleted the videos from his phone and his iCloud storage. Officers later secured a warrant, arrested him in his home, and seized about a dozen electronic devices as part of the investigation Indie comic creators quickly weighed in on the news. Me, I'm in there. Look, celebrating this. And Aaron Sparrow, another huge defender of women's rights. Andrew Farago gets outed as a sex pest pervert. You may remember Farago as a loud, outspoken defender of every instance of quote-unquote the current thing. It's way worse than that. It's almost as if these virtue-signaling male feminists are throwing up I don't know. In an email sent to the guests after the party, Farago appeared to confess, I hid my phone in the bathroom, in our bathroom, for the purpose of spying on our guests. My closest friends in the world, he wrote, according to court filings. This was an inexcusable violation of your privacy and our friendship, and I am prepared to face whatever consequences will come from this tremendous lapse in judgment. Case has drawn attention from the comics industry, where Farago held a prominent institutional role for years. He served as curator of the Cartoon Art Museum since the mid-2000s and received the Inkpot Award from Comic-Con International 2015. His published works include titles tied to major franchises such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman, Minecraft, and has been affiliated with organizations like the National Cartoonist Society and major publishers, including Simon & Schuster. Here's Andrew Farago here, replying to our Thor Odinson. If it's getting neo-Nazis and comic skaters upset, Marvel made the right call. Like, this is who this piece of shit is. He always posted stuff like this. Farago built a reputation online as a combative, progressive voice, frequently targeting members of Comicsgate movement, accusing them of bigotry because they don't share his far-left progressive political views. In comments highlighted by contributor Avi Green, Farago once wrote, never forget that everyone in Comicsgate took personal offense when Superman took a stand against the Klan without providing any receipts for his claims. In other posts, he frequently compared Comicsgate supporters to comic book villains. By the way, it was me that got upset when Superman took on the Klan. I was like, pick on someone your own size. Thor Odinson says, ha ha ha, fuck that guy. Superman versus the Klan. Jesus Christ. It's 2026, DC. What are you doing? It might have been 2024 when that happened, but it's just like ridiculous. All right, let me see here. Yeah. Following news of his arrest, Farago's professional standing quickly changed. According to the New York Post, a museum representative has now confirmed he is no longer employed at the Cartoon Art Museum. The case remains under investigation as authorities review his seized devices and prepare for further legal proceedings. Can't wait for this. We are going to keep you updated every single time there's any updatable news. And in the meantime, Andrew Farago has tried to disappear from the internet. We're not going to let him do that. We have his entire Twitter. He took his Twitter down. But we do have his Twitter timeline here. Somebody saved it. Somebody saved it for me. It's wonderful. I appreciate that. Also, his Wikipedia. These guys love their Wikipedias. They use Wikipedia to defame their enemies. And, of course, it's a source of pride for them. They list their accomplishments. His Wikipedia was already hit. As you can see, scrolling down, early life and education, Cartoon Art Museum. This is all stuff that he did. Writing career, magazines. He worked for this and this and this. Notable works. Now, I want to point out that, like, the thing about him being arrested for his violations used to be here. It used to be right here. But somebody moved it down. Leftists are still in charge of this. So it's like, first you get to read about all the good stuff that he did. And then 2026 arrest. In June 2026, Farago was arrested for illegally recording children and adults using the bathroom during a birthday party. Quote, I hid my phone in our bathroom for the purpose of spying on our guests, my closest friends in the world. I had never done anything like that before. I don't know what possessed me to do it. This was an inexcusable violation of your privacy and our friendship, and I'm prepared to face whatever consequences will come from this tremendous lapse in judgment, he wrote. An arrest warrant was served accusing him of 20 counts of invasion of privacy involving a hidden camera. Also, a search warrant was served seizing dozens of elected awards and honors. Who cares after this? Oh, he was given an Inkpot Award? Was he? Was he given an Inkpot Award? What the hell? Personal life. Farago is married to Shannon K. Garrity, another fucking bitch. They've been big supporters. Don't even say this. Oh, we're helping to find a cure for Parkinson's disease. Well, I'm looking for a cure for pedophilia right now. I'm trying to find a way to get rid of pedophiles. That's what all of us are trying to do. We're trying to find a way to get rid of sex pests and pedophiles, people who film little children. It was a Peabody. Oh, shit. There is a cure, says Pavel Chekhov. Yeah, I've heard. Oh, cure for pedophiles comes in many calibers, says Big Pooh. I mean, come on now. Get out of here. So now I want to thank you guys because I can't be everywhere. I can't do this all the time. Now, I have gone around Facebook, you guys have seen, and I have corrected. Some people have said nice things about Andrew Farago, and I have corrected them, okay? I have corrected them. Now, I can't do all of that. So you guys, I think, were inspired by me and what I was doing on Facebook in correcting the record. You guys are correcting it here on YouTube. So we've got a nice video. I actually looked up Andrew Farago so I could watch these videos of him. Here's him and his wife on the couch.
Exhibition. Yeah, that was up then. That was very cool. And, you know, I obviously fell in love with the place. And then she said, oh, let me show you the back office before you go. Yeah. And took me to the back office. And
there should be a documentary about this guy. He reminds me of the guy from, like, The Staircase. You know what I mean? Or what was that documentary, Finding the something or others? Where the dad was like into kiddie porn, and the whole documentary was about whether or not he molested the kids that came over, and the brother too. What was that? Finding the... What was that? Maybe I'm wrong. It wasn't even Finding, is it? You guys know. Does his wife know he's filming? It's a low angle. I don't know. It'd be funny if you could just see some towels over the... Somebody should go back and re-edit all of these and then just sort of put a little bit of towel in the foreground of the frame a little bit. Yeah, it was early 90s or maybe late 90s. Man, what was that called? It was directed by the guy who went on to do The Jinx. Hold on a second. I'm going to find this because I want to know. Jinx, director. It's Andrew Jarecki, right? Andrew Jarecki. All right, let me see. That guy was a Hollywood hipster, but I like him, though. I think that was him that did that. Capturing the Freedmans. That's what it was. Capturing the Freedmans. They should do like a capturing the Faragos. No. It's like a documentary. Capturing the Freedmans. And it turns out it's like daddy, like, you know, collected a gay child porn. Okay.
These are seriously the first words I heard when I saw you, but she said, oh, this is Shannon. She's single.
Yeah. I think I'd probably been complaining about being single.
Yeah. So that was, you know, that's
This is a disgusting sexless nerd girl. She currently is unattached. She will provide a nest from which you can procure hidden cameras. Oh, comments were turned off of this. Comic-Con. By the way, they're going around and they're turning off comments on all of the Andrew Farago videos, probably because of you guys.
Hi, I'm Andrew Farago, and I'm the...
You're the curator of what? Oh, here we go.
Museum.
All right, let me see. And you guys say, wait, is this the guy that was recently arrested for allegedly setting up a camera in the guest bathroom during his birthday party to film his guests using the toilet? I believe it is. Good job, Mega City Patrol. Mega City Patrol, are you in the chat right now? Very good, Mega City Patrol. Appreciate you. Like, you guys have to do this because... Ooh.
Hi, I'm Andrew Farago, and I'm the curator of the Cartoon Art Museum.
Yeah? Are you? What's your favorite thing about the Cartoon Art Museum?
My
The
favorite
bathroom, the
thing about the museum
restrooms.
is that it's a clubhouse. It's a place that artists.
It's a place that people feel free to come in and relieve themselves in our very comfortable restrooms. They're open 24/7, even when the museum is closed. Our restrooms are open. Open for business, ladies, gentlemen, children. Our restrooms are the best thing. When you're in town, maybe you might want to relieve yourself at the restroom at Cartoon Art Museum. Initials are CAM, not to be confused with webcam, which if you look carefully, you won't find. You won't find the webcam in our restrooms. Comfortable, non-binary restrooms here at the Cartoon Art Museum. Sit down and read about Snoopy while I'm being Snoopy through a webcam, watching you poopy. This guy wrote a book about Snoopy. Everything you need to know about Snoopy. Smile, you're on the bathroom camera, says Pavel Chekhov. All right, hold on. Let me watch the rest of this.
And art enthusiasts and students and teachers and everybody who's interested in cartoons and comics can hang out together.
They can hang out of their underpants.
Comics I love are
while I film you.
Uncle Scrooge by Carl Barks.
I like Uncle Scrooge.
Peanuts by Charles Schultz.
Peanuts.
And I'll go with the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Andrew Farago.
I'm Andrew Farago, defendant in a court case, a civil suit from 20 individuals who were formerly my friends, who, have nice genitals. I'll say that about them. They have nice genitals. They might not like me anymore, but I like them, and I like their nice, very nice genitals. My 20 friends, and their kids too. And their kids. I like their kids. My 20 friends are parents of kids as young as the age of 3. And they have to go poopy. If you come to Uncle Andrew's house and you have to go poopy, it's okay. I'll show. I've created the voice for Andrew. I didn't have a voice for Andrew, but now I do. I've got the Andrew voice. If you had to go poopy at Uncle Andrew's house, I could show you where the bathroom is. The guest bathroom. Be my guest. Be my guest. All right, we got, let me see, Words, Images, and Worlds with Andrew Farago. How pretentious. These guys get together. They're all like so self-important, but they do a video and it gets 98 views over the course of 3 years.
I think we could say comics historian, comics curator.
Sure. Yes, sure. We could say comics curator. We could say creepy genital voyeur. We could say toilet enthusiast. Andrew Farago. Mustang Trainer says, my gut tells me he was 100% wanting to catch the kids. I mean, I don't know, but apparently he did. Like, I would say, allegedly, I'm guessing he did, judging by what the police said. Because the police said we have 20 counts of invasion of privacy with adults and kids as young as the age of 3 were attending this party. Prava Galati says, oi, thin. Oi! It's Farago's Story Hour. All right, here we go. Andrew Farago. This guy's like, yeah, you're like really, yeah, we got Andrew Farago here. He's like a comic book enthusiast. Yeah, I would say that I enthused over comic books. And your penis.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. A tidy whitey specialist. They call me somebody. I like to film underpants. Yeah, they don't really have a word for what I am. I would just call myself a BV deviant. BV deviant. I like to film guys as they slide their BVDs down in front of my toilet. Sometimes kids accidentally get caught. Mr. Mont says, I could see South Park making fun of this guy. I'm a CP cure. Toilet cam enthusiast, fanciest admirer.
Things work.
Did you guys get this one?
Me, Andrew Farago.
Pervert says Kerpunction. Good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yes. Okay. It's great to hear that Andrew Farago has interests and specialties other than hiding his iPhone. I'm assuming it's an iPhone. His phone cam underneath a towel in his guest bathroom at home for the purpose, I'm typing terribly, of filming and I don't know if he's storing, filming his friends and neighbors on his toilet to see their genitals. I mean, that's all I got him from. Frankly, he has other credits. Amazing. Okay. Yeah. It's good to hear that he has
you
other
mentioned
interests.
before we started recording, you and I have been connected on social media for quite a while. I think we're both comics fans, comics fanatics.
We love comics.
Really enjoy the medium. And so my first question for you is a little bit of that history.
Do you have a picture of my penis? Yes or no? I want to know. I've been over your house so many times. My first question to you is, do you have my penis on film? Do you? Oh, how interesting, says a Wazru. It is interesting. 98 people, now 99 people have watched this video since it posted 3 years ago. Making people who like comics look bad, says old lady 512. Well, I mean, you know. Hey, listen, are we going to blame the Catholic Church for the same thing? Like, certain institutions attract a certain demographic, but that's not all. They're the baddies. Mega City Patrols here says, videos got 50% of those views since his arrest. Lol. Yeah, I know. Oh, my God. Thank you so much, Mega City Patrol, for your hard work. I see that you're out there informing people, letting people know, and leaving messages, leaving important messages about stuff. So on these videos. So I thank you for that. Okay, let me, should we skip this one? We'll move on to the next one. I mean, I like this. Oh, look at this one here. Andrew Farago, live Q&A. Live interview and Q&A.
ISKCon 29.
All right, here we go.
Let
me see. First of all, let's just check one comment. It's hidden. Sort by newest. This guy is in trouble. Caught recording children. Sick PDF file. That was Super Dad 1793. Okay, let's not jump to any conclusions here. Let's watch some of this video.
Our homes.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for the invitation. Wish I could be, in your home specifically because it's close to my parents' home, which would be great. But
yeah, we were just talking about how you sort of saw that I was in Oberlin and shot me a message, and I was like, oh yeah, cool. And so yeah, I just moved here. You moved from here. How long you been in San Francisco?
Just long enough to set up the camera in your home and other homes.
So not a recent.
I've been here just long enough to
like not a recent.
Find out where your guest bathroom is.
I attended Colorado.
All your bathrooms and hide cameras and towels.
Did a year in Boston and then
did a year in Boston for hiding cameras in bathrooms to film the genitals of other people.
Convenient, easy way to remember.
Pretty convenient and easy way to remember where I've hid the cameras. Just check the towels in the bathroom. That's where I hide the cameras.
So I guess,
to film people's genitals. It's a real invasion of their privacy. I admit it.
Coming into this is just what
I have no
goes
excuse.
into curating a museum at all, let alone
Mostly
one
involves
dedicated
hiding
to
cameras in the
cartooning
museum's rest
because I
room
think
to
that's
make sure
something
that I can
everyone,
film
present here is
enthusiasts of
so, I don't know if there's
cartooning
an
and
easy
comic
answer to that,
books,
but, you know, we
penises,
got
and
time,
vaginas. This
you
happened,
know,
for example. Oh my God, Andrew Farago, why is this camera here in the bathroom? That's crazy. It was hidden in a towel. I can't believe it. Andrew! Andrew, what the hell? Why is this camera here, Andrew? What in the world is going on? Shit! Your husband hid a camera in the bathroom right next to the bidet. Unfucking believable. Hi, I'm Andrew Farago.
That's real.
Is this Andrew's house? Very nice. I like the way Andrew's house looks. I wonder if the San Francisco police complimented his bold paint color choice as they arrested him for hiding his webcam in his guest bathroom during his birthday party so that he could film the genitals of his guests, some as young as the age of 3, according to those same police. They must have liked it. It looks nice. The paint, I should say, looks nice. Okay, so that's good as well. So we got that one done. Everybody should be doing this, of course. Just make sure that you're leaving messages. Let me see. 8 years I've been watching your streams. Thanks, E. Hey, Fur Turkison. Yeah, I remember you from all the way back in the beginning of the things. Blast Radio says, I love the whole cartoon big shot line from the NYP New York Post describing Farago like he's in some type of gay mafia group. So menacing. He's a cartoon big shot. It's funny. Good day, says Darmex26. Heads up, I will have to watch Dave Finch stream on Monday night, so I won't make it to your next draw stream. This one's special. What is it? Andrew Farago? Is he drawing Andrew Farago? That's what we're going to be drawing. We're going to be drawing Andrew Farago. Yeah, people were good enough to send this to me as well. This is Andrew's Twitter. And it goes all the way back to, this is 31st of January, 2018. I think this is the earliest message that we have from him. Let me just take a look at this. Hey, Jennifer de Guzman. This piece of shit is talking to Jennifer de Guzman, who I think was like the #1 person listed in Ed Piskor's suicide note. I curate buttholes and taves. Farago 2026 from Black Optimus Prime. And Froby says, Ethan, the town crier. I got to let everybody know. Extra, extra. I have some questions. You know, it's like, hey, the police like his house as they drug him out of it in cuffs. All right, here's the thing. I managed to get one of these, too. Oh, okay. This is him talking about, oh, my God, it's diversity in comics. An update on your report. These guys are bragging that they reported diversity in comics here. This is Richard C. Meyer. An update on your report. Thanks for letting us know. Our investigation found this account in violation of Twitter rules. This is, of course, before. Can you believe this shit? This is before Elon took over and Twitter was run by leftists who were just doing nothing but like busting our balls, giving us a real hard time. And yeah, here they are reporting your boy Zach. We appreciate your help in improving everyone's experience on Twitter. You can learn more about reporting abusive behavior here. So here he is bragging to Jennifer de Guzman that he's like, do they add up to anything, Twitter? How much abusive content is 1 year they're allowed to post before there are any repercussions? How do you like that? I got one of these too, but I checked and he's still got his account and still spewing hate. Jason Enright says, guest reporting to Twitter doesn't mean much. I do remember, like, Jennifer de Guzman liked that. That's her there. Oh shit, you can see all the people who liked it. Jennifer de Guzman, and there's that gay guy that is always begging for money. Who's that gay guy? Let me blow this up so that you guys can see. This is all classic Comicsgate shit. My God. This is excellent. What's this guy's name again? Do you guys remember? Joe Glass. Yeah, Joe Glass. They like saying spewing hate. I know, they're like spewing bigotry and hate. Joe Glass. Incredible. Very entertaining seeing these pieces of shit trying to pretend they are saints, says Awazuru. Yeah, I reported him for abusive behavior. So, by the way, I mean, if you're worried, like, oh no, somebody, you know who reported you for abusive behavior? The young lady who found that camera in the bathroom. Young lady found the camera in the bathroom. Could have been a kid, actually. Could have been. I think it was a woman who found the camera in the bathroom. What is this? Let me rewind the video that's running. Oh, why, that's the host of this party hiding this camera in some towels. Filming me when I poop. Vasilis Lola says he was caught snooping around other people's peanuts. These are the people who will police and execute you for fake morality crimes. Lol, I say. Well, we're seeing that here. I mean, we're going to see that all through this guy's Twitter. I mean, I'm really grateful to the people who preserved this material because, like, yeah, like it would have disappeared otherwise. So we want it to disappear. We wanted to look at it. We want it preserved. We want to be able to see like what it is. We don't want it to disappear. Can I go back? Is there an arrow? Or do I have to do all this? Do I have to do all this manually, like usual? Have to do things manually. Andrew Farago said, time for your regular reminder. Comicsgate is trash. And here's Comic Perch saying, I can't argue that. This is January 29, 2018. This is right before I was canceled, like 3 days before I lost my job. I can't argue that this whole topic feels a lot like drama with very little merit from any side. But for what it's worth, that article you linked to is pretty problematic given the author and shenanigans that went on there. This thing has to de-escalate on all sides soon. Farago says, the whole thing's dumb. Comicsgate diversity in comics claim to be all about better sales, but they spend their time harassing women, the LGBTQ community, non-whites, and anyone they see as social justice warriors. And none of them know anything about anything. Here's Perch. I apologize. I got hung up with customers and then a misplaced order. Hours of my day, poof. Anyway, I wanted to engage on this because rational conversation is really the only answer here with a pervert who hides his webcam while trying to destroy other people's lives. We got to discuss this rationally, right, Perch? I'll try to make this brief, but I hate the short responses of Twitter for understanding. I've been watching this for some time now, and my perspective is that I'm a shop owner. I want to sell books. I don't really care too much about who I sell them to. I just want to stay in business. Of course, I'm not going to encourage maniacs because that would sell less comics. In my view, in Comicsgate, the term harassment has started to lose all meaning. It might be a death threat. It might be a cruel joke. It might just be someone tweeting at someone else. Everything has suddenly become harassment to all sides. Bugged by someone? Harassment. I attempted to follow everyone, comics creators, commentators, etc. I quickly discovered that following one person meant I would be blocked by another person. I like Al Ewing, but he blocked me. Never said a mean word, but I followed someone he didn't like, and he used a block bot. Now, I get it. Nobody should be subjected to nonsense, and it's a free world. But the side effect is the polarization of every single issue into its most extreme state. If you say you don't like America, the comic, you automatically get bucketed into being three types of ist. Farago says, if it were just a matter of buy what you like and recommend books to your pals, we wouldn't be having this discussion at all. Meyer obsessively follows everything every pro says on Twitter and then figures out how to twist it to get his fans riled up against that person. Okay, so there's nothing else there. Has 4 more replies there, but I can't access them. I wonder if I scroll back if I can get them. Yeah, I can. Okay, that's here. Okay. It leads to a lot of exhausting, stupid fights with people who are convinced that there's some kind of conspiracy against them because Marvel's publishing Squirrel Girl and Ms. Marvel. The whole diversity in comics thing is exhausting and stupid. Perch says, Perch, still trying to talk to this guy who hides cameras in his restroom so that he can film the genitals of his party guests, including kids as old as the age of 3, according to police reports. According to police reports here. That's what happened. Oh my God, Prabhat Gulati gifted another 50 memberships. You got to be kidding me. And unfortunately, I can't. So, oh yeah, I can. I can do this.
None of you niggas are Chuck Dixon.
I wish I could do better than that, but my media center is frozen again. I hate when it does that. It's so annoying. Thank you so much for gifting another 50 memberships. That is gigantic. Every conspiracy theory in the last 10 years has proven real, not conspiracy anymore. Mind of Wolfie Smith says, this Meyer guy sounds like a real jerk. Dude, he was a hero back then. It was fucking awesome. Comic Part says, I think it's the perspective you have going in. I view D&C as a channel designed for clicks, and he's giving his opinion. I don't see him as a prophet, maybe some do, and so the exhausting parts don't impact me. The one big caveat is the harassment. What are the real results? The real result of the harassment? It makes creators and editors more reluctant to use social media for starters. It makes people into targets and gives Meyer guy enemies. Usually, but not always, women and LGBT comic pros he can target to score points with his fans. Richard C. Meyer's usual tactic is to take a single innocuous post, ascribe some evil intent to it, twist it around, report his version as truth, and then present it as something like blank hates the troops, teachers, children, American comics. He's all about hate for profit. I'm an angry dude. Wait, it's an angry dude who figured out how to monetize and exploit other angry dudes. They should put their energy into talking up the stuff they like instead of stalking trans creators, then female editors, and encouraging their friends to yell at them on Twitter. Comic Parch, I wish this was the way communities work, but negativity always draws more emotion than positivity. This is always how it is. What people need to get very clear on is that what yell on Twitter means, because I think there is such a massive range that that's impossible to fix. Hating on Marvel editors for paying tribute to Flo Steinberg is pretty typical of the whole D&C movement. The second anyone tries to give the phrase diversity hire any credibility, you know you're dealing with someone with a bigoted agenda. Perch says, it is interesting though. Most people didn't get the flow aspect of it. I tend to doubt people would hate on the dead, yes, call me naive, and the milkshake thing seemed to spiral out of a handful of ugly back and forths. Misogyny played a big part in the D&C movement. There's a lot of open hostility towards women, especially in creative or editorial roles, and Meyer plays down to that element whenever he can. It happens too often to claim that it's an accidental or unintentional. This is the guy, once again, who cares so much about women, so interested in women, that he hid his camera in his guest bathroom at genital height underneath some towels in order to film them defecating and peeing so that he could see their genitals. That's this guy. Here's a brown CBR. There is a totally real... Okay, this is... Hold on a second here. I got to give this my full attention. This is Liam's stalker. Okay, so we got to pay attention to this. This is very important. Hold on, I'm going to go out and come back in. I'll be right back. This is very important. This is a message from Liam Gray's stalker. This is the guy who Liam accuses of all manner of things. This is terrifying. Liam Gray's stalker has this to say to us today. There is a totally real and ultra super secret JDA Discord server. We do weekly meetings on how we are going to fly drones over Liam's properties that he totally owns and are not his father-in-law's, right? Thank you for $50. I appreciate that. But please stop stalking and harassing Liam Gray. I beg of you. I beg of you, please leave Liam alone. God, is there really a secret? Well, if you guys have access to that Discord, that super secret Discord, can you send it to me so that I can send it to Liam and silence Liam and make it so that he'll stop hurting everybody? He's at war with us right now. How terrible, says Rhetorical Giblets. And here's Stimulated Cynic. There is a secret one. Oh, shit. Bacillus Lola says, note that these people suck the life out of government funds, boost packages, and more to live in Berkeley while leaving pensionless old cartoonists to die. Yeah. He flies drones over the Grey Estates. Sister Yakos. Stop it. Stop it right now. It's not funny anymore. You're abusing and harassing his family by doing that. All right, hold on. Is that it? Yeah. Perch just kind of softballs this pervert. Let me see what else is here. This is one page. Oh my God, there are like a lot of pages here. One more step. I am not a robot. I am not a robot. Recaptcha. Thank you. I like that. I like that we have those guys bragging about reporting diversity comics on Twitter. The all sides thing really isn't very accurate, since the harassment is very much one-sided. The SJW side isn't making threats, making hate videos. They're targeting individual fans or creators for harassments. It's disingenuous to say otherwise. Rob Casey. Remember Rob Casey? Comic journalist and friend of Mags plot to assault Ethan Van Sciver at Emerald City Comic Con. I forgot about that. As usual, I am the victim. And this is from January 29th, 2018. A bunch of SJWs got together to plot to beat my ass at Emerald City Comic Con. Liam thinks the FBI thing is a hoax, as Tommy reviews. Who cares what he thinks? It's happening whether he likes it or not. So that's Rob Casey. Remember Rob Casey? Who got in a big fight with John Malin because he what did he do? He liked a tweet that was derogatory of John Malin's right after John Malin was promoted him. What's he offering as evidence here? I'm not giving his YouTube channel any clicks, but Meyer is a professional victim, and every claim like this he's made in the past has been completely fabricated. Rob Casey says, Facebook chat. These two dudes are going to give Ethan a nonverbal piece of their minds at Emerald City. If you believe their insinuated big talk, it's the danger of saying that you should punch Nazis and also that any given person is a Nazi. Well, I'm sure that they're empty threats. Oh, they're empty threats. Oh, I see. So when they do it, it's an empty threat, according to Andrew Farago and the SJWs. His completely fabricated and completely baseless allegations that diversity in comics is causing death threats or whatever, harassment to women, children, trans. Not women and children. I'm sorry. I'm used to talking about who he was aiming his bathroom camera at. Women, trans, people of color. We're not seeing those, but here's actual evidence that his people are. And how many death threats have I received since I've been in Comicsgate? I can't even count them anymore. Quite a few, or at least threats of violence, too. I don't even think about it anymore. How could I? Vocal therapy for them, not crimes, says Siege Powerless. Yeah, they're just making themselves feel better. They're soothing themselves. They're empty threats, and it's counterproductive to talk like that. I hope their friends will tell them to knock it off. I can't imagine getting worked up enough over an online argument to want to throw a punch at someone over it a couple months later. Well, I mean, we could say the same thing. You understand? We could say this is an online argument, and whoever you're claiming is threatening women and trans, and we can't imagine. I'm sure that it's, I would say knock it off to those people, those alleged people that don't exist. Liam, get ready for Shaheds. Shaheds? Let's problem about Gulati there. Tim Roberts says, sorry, y'all, stop with the threats. Please stop threatening me all the time, guys. Please stop threatening. I hope Andrew Farago is watching this right now, says Comic Book Cookie. I think he's on his phone, but I don't know if he's watching this. And actually, come to think of it, I don't know if he could be watching this. How would he watch this? The police have all his devices. He can't watch it. Shahed equals martyr. Spellsock says, shut up, Ethan. No, you shut up. Shahed is a kind of drone the Iranians use, says Rhetorical Giblets. Oh. Interesting. All right, let me go and watch, let me see another one of these tweets here. Yeah, more of this stuff. At the Comicsgate all the time with this guy. Comicsgate. Comic sales are down because comic creators are so mean to fans. Also, Comicsgate. Here's a helpful list of comic creators who should die from painful diseases. What the fuck? Who said that? By the way, wasn't it like an SJW comic pro who said that we should all die of dick cancer? Liam versus Riley is going to be better than UFC 250, says Tommy Reviews. Yeah, if he's watching this, he's watching it from a toilet cam in my bathroom. I better check my bathroom for his toilet cam. Trevor Bruce says, Ethan takes dieting advice as a threat. I do. How dare you? Don't take my pie away from me. FFS Cast says, I don't want dick cancer. Nobody does. Which is why we donated to the Dick Cancer Charity in England. Which is very nice. You guys did that. We donated to men's cancer research, not women's. We're very specific about that. We want men to not get sick from cancer. So we donated to a men's cancer facility. Andrew Farago on Twitter. Let me see. Geeky Bugle. So we add voluntary lack of reading comprehension to your many faults. Thanks for participating and proving beyond the shadow of a doubt that you're not operating from goodwill. Bye-bye now, bigot. Hasta nensa perdurador. Mi saludes a nunca veluvas. Why do we have so many people in this country, and even in Comicsgate, like, not speaking English? Like, why are you here if you don't speak English? I don't understand. And I think this is a Comicsgater. Goodbye, anonymous pretend person hiding behind a fake identity so that you can lob false accusations of racism and bigotry to cover up your poor writing skills. You'll be missed. Well, I guess he owned Geeky Bugle. What happened to Geeky Bugle? There's some of these people here that I haven't seen in a while. These Comicsgaters. This Edwin guy keeps making angry videos where he helpfully lists which comic pros should die of painful diseases. Is it Edwin Boyette? Andrew Farago. Maybe it's just the yellow flash guy who's making his bestiary list and compiling enemies lists and talking about people being cancer who must be purged from the industry. But it's not far off from the rest of Comicsgate, is it? Is he representative of your group or not? Does this guy represent your side? Whoa, HP Comic Collages, the first betrayer of Comicsgate. HP Comic Collages, if you remember, way back when. Do you guys remember this? Do you guys go back this far? Do you guys go, like, who remembers HP Comics Collages, who this person was, and what this person did? And she actually says she's a female here. So that's a nice clue. Very cool, man. I'm happy to see these posts. This is big Comicsgate history for me. Judas, a traitor. HP Comic Collages is a girl, and I think she was kind of pretty. And this was during your boy Zach was single and mingling. And so he kind of got too close to a couple of the girls that were in Comicsgate. I remember him saying, damn, dude, I've been talking to so many girls ever since I got my YouTube channel. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. So he gave, so Zach launched his campaign on Kickstarter. And Kickstarter, because it was run by SJWs at that time, rejected his campaign. He had it ready to go, and they sent him a note back saying that we don't platform bigots. And he and I were talking about doing our crowdfunds. We had the idea to do it together. So I said, you go first and I'll go second. You know, you want to use Kickstarter, try Kickstarter out. And so he came back to me like, oh shit, like they sent me this. And I said, don't show anybody that. You know, don't let anybody know that Kickstarter bounced you for being, you know, quote unquote, a bigot. Because if you do that, we're not going to be able to go anywhere. You know, if people know that like you can politically discriminate against comic skaters, we're not going to have a place to go. There's still Indiegogo. So I said, keep that to yourself. And then we're just going to go to Indiegogo. Just say we like the rates better at Indiegogo, which is true. Kickstarter was charging 7%. Indiegogo was charging 5.5%. So it was a better deal to go to Indiegogo. It's just a smaller platform. Well, Zach told this woman here, HP Comics Collages, and showed her the letter. I guess he's talking to her all the time. He showed her the letter from Kickstarter, and she went and gave it to Richard Pace. And Richard Pace spread it all over the internet. All over the internet. And that's how people knew that, because we lied. We said, no, we just decided not to go to Kickstarter. But that's how people knew. Travis Parrick says, Ethan Fego is going to get a limp-wristed slap on the wrist. California is CM friendly, especially in the San Francisco area. Yeah, we'll see. I don't care about that. Like, people who want him, like, to go to jail, if he does, that's funny. Me, I just want his comic career ruined. That's all. He can't ever go back again. Mustang Trainer says, is that a sugar-free Red Bull Unk? Regular cans have a lot. Cutting that sugar leaves more room for pie and donuts. My theory anyway. Cheers. Yeah, I only drink the sugar-free. It's a little bit more tart because it's sugar-free. And I'm like a guy who likes citrus. That's my favorite flavor is citrus. So I like oranges and lemons. And that tastes like lemon because it's like sharp. When you drink a sugar bowl, a Red Bull that has sugar, it just tastes too sweet to me, you know. Okay, let me see. This entire country is run by cheese pizza, says Kirunti. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to him. I don't know if he's going to go to jail or serve any time at all. It just seems like that's really hard to get done these days. But what I care about is that his reputation is ruined. Whether or not he goes to jail, I think your boy Zach made a video about it, and he says he's done. He'll be mowing lawns for a living from here on out. Like, if you're hiding... See, the thing is, like, what they did to me is they said, you're a white supremacist Nazi. And I went, no, I'm not. But anyway, in any case, like, people knew I was right-wing, and I found my tribe. I'm still able to work. I'm still a great comic book artist. I'm not a pervert. I didn't do anything wrong. It's just, you know, I'm a mouthy Republican. I'm a little bit mean, and I'm a conservative. Other than that, I'm great. So you can't really destroy me and destroy my ability to make comics. What you can do is make me seem like the scariest monster in the world to limp-wristed homos like this, and then make it so that I can't work in mainstream comics anymore. But I can still make comics. I can still use crowdfunding and stuff, and I can still make comic books, which is what I've been doing since. You can't put a hidden camera. You can't pretend to, especially after you've pretended to be like, you know, SJW who cares about women and all this shit. You can't be that type of person who hides a hidden camera in there filming, gets arrested for filming the genitals of women and children as young as the age of 3, and then expect to ever work in comics again. Like, that is a legitimate cancellation. This guy is going to be non-existent, wiped off the face of the earth when it comes to the comic book. And that's good, because the one thing he loved more than anything is comics, and destroying people who also loved comics but believed different things than him. As you can see, his entire Twitter is fighting with Comicsgate over our politics, making up lies which basically justify the abuse that he and his idiot friends, his piece of shit SJW friends, poured out on us and conservatives in comics. Well, it's because you harass women and trans and stuff. So therefore, we can do whatever we want to you. And it's like whatever they want to people led to Ed Piskor, because, you know, Ed Piskor named some of Andrew Farago's allies and friends in his suicide note as his murderers. So, yeah, I mean, ultimately, like, what's better than if he goes to prison? I mean, at least when he's in prison, he's in prison. If he goes to prison, that's great. But if he were in prison, that's an excuse to not work in comics. I'm in prison. I want him to be free and to be allowed nowhere near the thing that he loves so much, because that's what he wanted for me. That's what he wanted for all of us in Comicsgate. To me, that's like a fate worse than death for him. is to just be like permanently disgraced and blacklisted for great reasons that actually disgust everyone. Not just the left, disgust everyone. And you can't be near comics again. What the fuck are you even talking about? E says, are you listening to me? Sometimes I wonder if you're listening or not. Rhetorical Giblets gets it. Why don't you? Why not both? Yeah, Doranus, both would be great. But I'm just saying, this is no clue, bro. Are you following the conversation? You understand? Do you need me to back it up and talk to you about it again? So this guy who's an SJW, who we're looking at his tweets, he got caught hiding a hidden camera in his bathroom so that he could film the genitals of his guests, right? He got arrested for it. 20 counts of invasion of privacy. The police are going through his camera, all of his devices. They're exploring those and trying to find out what he's up to. And if there's anything more concerning on those items, right? In any case, people are saying he could go to prison. I am saying it doesn't really matter to me if he goes to prison or not. What I really want for him, is to be permanently disbarred from comic books. He shouldn't be allowed to make any comic books. Who the fuck is sending me messages right now? Let me see. Oh. Oh, wow. It's Richard C. Meyer. Okay. Richard, not right now. Yeah, I've been talking to Zach a lot ever since this, talking to Zach about this guy. And it's cool. My thing is to get Zach back into this, but I don't know if I ever will be able to. All right, let me see what else is here. Female fan here, want to tell me how you plan to beat me? Golly, do I want to beat the living hell out of these diversity and comics goons. This Dillo Ren guy here. See, these guys are like talking about violence all the time over comics. These guys, oh, you just woke up? Okay, catch up. These guys are talking about violence. We're talking about violence all the time. Or this poor little sense of, here's Derileo here. Remember this guy? I'm angry at all the, I wish people, okay, can't even see what the tweet says. But it's Derileo. He's a piece of shit. Farago says, I haven't faced 1/10 of the angry messages Daryl is getting right now, and I'm feeling pretty exhausted from all this back and forth. Daryl's asking for it. You're asking for it too. You're both asking for it. You're both assholes. Wow, imagine if you had the choice to not make an incredible incendiary tweet directed at a large group of strangers, then start fighting with them over the span of hours. Baffling. Darthpool. What happened to Darthpool? It's great that, like, we're seeing some people who have been here since all this time, like some recurring names. But I remember Darthpool. Did Darthpool die? What happened to Darthpool? Just some, like, nice... It's nice to see some of these names again, is all I'm saying. Thor Odinson says, I'm positive he shared pics and videos with some of his fellow travelers in the comic industry. I'm willing to lay odds Ant is one of them. I'm just sitting back. What I'm saying is Anthony Gramuglia, his reaction is like salt on a slug right now over this. Like, who asked you? Who cares? The worst that Anthony... See, like, all I said and all people are saying to Anthony is, it's funny that, like, this guy's your best friend. Apparently, he was your friend. Boy, isn't that funny? You said all these nice things about him, and it turns out... Now, Anthony's just like, oh, my God, stay away from me. I'll defend myself. Defend yourself over getting clowned over like an acquaintanceship, a friendship you had with this guy? What the hell? Bizarre. And I said, I just want to make fun of you. And he said, oh, well, if you just want to make fun of me, I guess that's okay. What the hell did you think I was going to do? I'm not willing to lay odds that Anthony was involved in this in any way, but like, if it turned out that he was, I'd be like, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion. Let me see. Blast Radius. Wow, thanks for $10. I appreciate you. And
I really fucking tried my hardest.
He says Elon deserves a lot of credit for buying Twitter. It was so different back then. The right should be kissing his feet because without him, Twitter would still be under the control by weirdos like Farago, with him getting people deplatformed. Never forget. I mean, it used to be like this. Here's Kibble Wibble. Him being free and surrounded by his ex-friends and shunned is a far better and more appropriate punishment. I agree, but people here still think prison is the worst thing because they're thinking, maybe he's going to, have some problems in the shower, dropping soap. I understand that. I'm sympathetic to that. You know what I mean? But justice for this guy, to me, is more about him being shunned, badly shunned, from the thing that gave him his identity, that he professed to love so much, that gave him respect. That's the thing that he deserves. Don't even look at me, okay, pal? Says Chet in it. I'm looking at you. All right, let me see. So that, I agree. Like Comicsgate's incendiary boycott all these comics creators lists that's making the rounds. That was Yellow Flash. Man, Yellow Flash, these guys are like Andrew Farago and his fellow SJWs pretended to be so upset about that. But Yellow Flash gave them that weapon to pretend to be victims. He's like Yellow Flash is like, I've made a list of all of the, comic pros that we need to boycott or blacklist. He used the word blacklist, my blacklist. And then they got a hold of it somehow because there are traitors in our midst all the time. And then paraded around like, look at Comicsgate blacklisting us. And they were like pretending like it was serious, like they were really hurt over it. And I was like, Flash, can you not do things until like, at least ask Richard if it's like a good idea before you do something stupid like that, please. So he's like, oh yeah, Yellow Flash tried to boycott us, Comicsgate. So he represents Comicsgate. So that's his boycott all these creators list. Dogpool says, Andrew, why do you think certain creators on that list and not others? Take a minute to answer so you don't look more foolish. The Comicsgate boycott list has a lot of women creators, lots of non-white creators, lots of LGBT creators, plus a handful of white male creators who've been outspoken in their support of the other groups I mentioned. What am I missing? A penis? But yeah, like, of course, okay, so thank you for saying that. Like, you're pointing out that, like, the women creators, the non-white creators, the LGBT creators are the big troublemakers. We didn't just pick them because of their identity. You did. The reason why Comicsgate is interested in those creators is because they're pieces of shit that are causing trouble and insulting people, making comics that are divisive and hateful towards half the country. Like, that's why those people are on the list. You picked them because of their identity. We picked them because they're the ones who are being racist, focused on identity politics, focused on turning comics into social engineering instead of good stories. And so thank you for pointing out that as it turns out, everybody on the list happens to be non-white, women, LGBT. Who would have thought? Tommy Reviews, just duct tape Farago to a chair and a potato peeler used since he is into CP and is now a known pedophile. Prison justice works too. Now, hold on. We don't know. Hold your horses. We don't know that he is a known pedophile. That is not something that is known. What is said by the police is that his camera was set up where children were using the bathroom. But it is my opinion, disappointing as it might sound, that he was really only interested in the mommies. That is my opinion. I don't get the sense from him, as squeaky and creepy as he is, that he did that to get the kids. I think he did it to get the mommies. But the problem is, if he did get the kids, see, that's I can't read his mind. I don't know, and neither can the police. So if he did get the kids, and we know what his intention was, he can say, I didn't mean to get the kids, I meant to get the mommies and the adults, all he wants. It's not going to make a fucking bit of difference, because of course that's what a pedophile would say anyway. That's what a pedophile would say. Say, no, I meant to get the adults. I was interested in the adults, not the kids. Not the kids. That's what a pedophile would say. So, I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think he was, the children were incidental, but like, again, man, I'm so nice. Like, even after all this, I'm giving this guy credit. And Moral Fat says it all counts. That is 100% correct. But the fact that the kids got on there is what's going to, if anything sends him to prison, that's what's going to send him to prison. Plausible deniability route of caught, says Vasilis Lola. See, that's another idea. No, if he left the camera in the bathroom, says Ooh La La 5, knowing that he might get the kids, he's a pedo all the same. Yeah. Ethan Van Merciful. Yeah. We'll see. It's a strict liability offense, says Rhetorical Giblets. What does that mean? All right, let me see more of this Farago bullshit. Thank you so much again for preserving his Twitter, and particularly these tweets, the ones that are regarding Comicsgate, and this is just a little bit of it. Somebody named Ham-Fisted Diversity, fake diversity. God damn it, here we go again, guessing our leaders are going to get a peace offering soon from their side. You can see it right through there. Thanks for taking it out or talking it out. God damn it. They did this BS last time and backstabbed us 2 weeks later. What kind of peace offering would anybody make? Publishers and creators alike thinks Comicsgate's a small vocal group that's boycotting comics they never bought or intended to buy. All he did all day long was he woke up and obsessed over Comicsgate. Every single day. Every single day he woke up and just figured, I think I'm gonna fucking talk shit about Comicsgate. Since we're making lists of comic creators that need to boycott and have all their books canceled and drummed out of the industry forever, here's a list of everyone that the SJWs are unfairly trying to blacklist. Did I miss anyone? Number 1 Marmaduke fan. Oh my God, where are you? Have you ever had someone closely examine your work from a feminist perspective to see if you were advancing harmful gender norms or other patriarchal tropes? If you have, how would you describe the experience? All the time. It's always helpful to hear other perspectives. And it's often very educational since it provides a take on my own work that I might not have considered. Go Marmaduke, because he's a cartoon fan. Super Ant, who was, I think he was War Campaign. We have a divine fallacy penalty. Just because you want it to be true doesn't mean it is. Andrew, is there or is there not something called call-out culture among young academics on the left? Do they boycott books they believe promote the male gaze and capitalist cis hetero patriarchy, or do they not buy such books to begin with? Depends on what you mean by unfairly. The term is subjective. Here's HP. Don't you guys hate Ethan Van Sciver, John Malin, Chuck Dixon? You missed. And then this guy's an SJW who's playing along with his little joke. Yeah, this is February 9th. So by now, I've been fired for 1 week. I'm sitting there scrambling on February 9th, trying to figure out with Andrea, like, how we're going to crowdfund Cyberfrog. And just thinking, if I can raise $8,000 for Cyberfrog, that would be what I need. That's what we need to do. Taking meetings with certain comic book companies as well. Talking to Vox Day about it. Terrifying. Fucking terrifying time, man. Let me see. Andrew Farago on Twitter. This is just the first of many attacks they're going to use to try to delegitimize us. Next, they'll claim the Yellow Flash's list is a checklist of which creators to harass at Comic-Cons. Wait for those who are guests at Emerald City Comic-Con to say the list made them feel unsafe. Delegitimize you? Comicsgate was legitimate at some point? Bitch, you're done in comics. You are done. Your time is done. Comicsgate's always been legitimate. It's always been a legitimate criticism of people like you. Always. And now your career is over because it turns out people who have the tendencies and interests that you do also have other prurient interests involving webcams and toilets. And I think it's a lot of people. I think it's a lot of you. We haven't even begun to expose you guys. Haven't even begun. It's going to get worse. Yeah. He's been delegitimized. You aren't very good at this, fella. Comicsgate Primer. This is, educate me then. What are you going to do to actively promote comics as an art form? Opting to not buy a particular comic book or actively encouraging your friends to not buy it isn't going to help you at your local comic shop. So what are you doing to save comics? By the way, this is February 9th before we launched Jawbreaker's Lost Souls. But the minute we did launch Jawbreaker's Lost Souls, this shithead was trying to get it canceled. Je suis Chuck Dixon, says Ghislaine Leduc. Je suis. Mega City Patrol says there's more coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These guys are all going down. It's ridiculous. Wow, we've been going for 3.5 hours now. I'm gonna take a break. How do you like that? I'm gonna call it a show. Do you guys like that? Listen, we're going on again tonight. I will be live probably around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. Don't stop, says Scout and Core Comics. I gotta visit my family upstairs and all that. You know, they need me upstairs. I can't just leave them alone. You're on a roll, so Scout and Core Comics. We'll be back tonight. I got all the links up here. I'm prepared to continue where we left off. I want to ask you guys to consider something before I go. Click that link. Go to Cyberfrog 9 on eBay. Pick up toys, comics, cards, prints, gold edition of Cyberfrog Blood Honey, blacklight posters, action figures, like a mug, a Salamandroid mug. $10. $10 for a Salamandroid mega mug, guys. And we'll send it right out. $10. You guys send me $10 super chats all the time. At least get a Salamandroid mega mug that you can store pens in, drink your coffee out of. All this stuff, a Comicsgate t-shirt, etc., etc. Thank you so much for watching. Java 1, Ethan lost. Probably, yeah, because 3 hours is up. I don't think I got the super chats. But everybody was very kind and generous with these super chats. Thank you so much, guys. The Mega Mug works great to store paintbrushes. Yeah, I have them all over the house. Pens, Sharpie markers. Wonderful. Go over there, grab a Salamandroid Mega Mug. The packaging is beautiful. Buy one. I think if you buy one, you get one for like 20% off. Another one. Buy 2 of them. One to keep in the package, one to take in use. And we'll send it right over to you. For less than $20, you can have 2 mugs with Salamandroid all over them. Beautiful, beautiful product. Lots of good stuff here. The Cyberfrog standard PVC toy figurine is on our eBay store now. You can get one of these for the first time on our eBay store. You can do that. Tons of great stuff here. Action figures, chicken buckets, shiny chromium comics, stickers, hats, t-shirts, magnetic store folios, folders, all this stuff so much better than Rippaverse, and I did it all by myself, okay? I don't have a whole tribe of weird Brazilians helping me out. This is all me. Thank you so much, guys. And I will, I'll see you tonight, okay? I'll be back tonight, do the late trash cast. We should just do 2 trash casts on a Saturday. Yeah, cool. All right, bye-bye, guys. Bye.
Huh? Doggy style now. Yeah. To all the ladies in the house. Another day in the ghetto. One look outside and I'm already upset, yo. It look about 102. It's a Saturday and Biggie ain't got nothing to do. I'm interrupted by a phone ring. Sometimes I wish I never got the motherfucking thing. Hello, hello, can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this? Tanisha, yo, call back, I'm busy. Why don't you hit me on the box a little later? Washed up, got dressed, hits the elevator. Steps out, it's the same old scene. Dope fiend, crack fiend, eyewitness news team. I seen the honey with the butt looking butter soft. I know she look much better with the clothes up off. Sitting all thick with the ruby red lipstick. That's the one I got to get with. Can I get with ya? 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 Why you wanna get with me? Cause it got a big B-U-T-T. Can I get with ya? 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 Why you wanna get with me? Cause it got a big B-U-T-T. If I get with you, I got to get with your whole hood rat crew. What you think I do? Sling skins for a living? My name ain't November, this ain't Thanksgiving. You ain't Michael Bivins. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Do me, baby, I ain't down. My name ain't Tupac, I don't get around. You hitting this nigga, how that sound? First of all, you got me mixed up with somebody you done slept with. Hold up, that's my Nina Cherry shit. I got something slicker, let me just sip up on this liquor. All I wanna do is smoke a little chronic, slam you like Onyx, and get you hooked on this Biggie Small Phonics. 102, how to squeeze 22s in them Reebok shoes, Can I get with ya? Cause you got a big Can I my hardcore rap. And it wouldn't take a second for I had her on her back, twiddling with the rough strap. Threw on my silk CD, cause I wanna get freaky with you. Lose control on the skins is all I can picture. Now I'm about to hit ya. Can I get with ya? Can I get with